Yes, I know you can hear me. I don't care. I'm tired. How do you know I can't hear you? How do you know? Maybe I've heard some weird shit. Oh shit, I keep copying links wrong. Hold on! Blech. do everything I'm supposed to do before I go live now. Cheating almost all of it by doing it when I'm already live because I just found out literally in the last 10 seconds that Hololive Advent is getting 3D, and I'm just like, yeah! I just found out right now as I was saying it like 10 seconds ago. That's exciting! Not only do we get to see them, but we get to see some of the Hollow Stars. I think 4 more of them are getting 3D. Man, it's a good few days. It's a good few days for Hollow Face. I gotta start streaming today. I gotta go to my actual streaming screen, don't I? Yeah, for Advent, it looks like it's all of them. Which of the stars was it? It looks like, for the stars, it's Betel, Flayon, Haka, and Shinri. All of them are gonna be getting their 3D on a bunch of days, it looks like. June 1st, 8th, 9th, and 15th. They're pretty spread out. I'll probably try to watch the VODs, because I'm assuming time-wise for me, probably ain't gonna It looks like it's days that I'm probably gonna be streaming myself at those times, so I guess I'm not supporting them live. That's okay. VOD gang, like half the other people probably. It's fine. I have to start the stream, don't I? Oh man. What if I just don't? we can GG, I can end the stream now, right? Technically I streamed, right? This technically, for all legal purposes, counts as a stream, correct? Only crazy people are up this late. I was about to say I'm always up this late, but I think I might have proven your point, so yeah. I don't think that really helped. I was crazy once, yeah. In a room full of rats, yeah. We might as well just go here. At least hang out where there's some music, which is not working, but now it's working, but it's also really quiet. Yeah. I set up the laziest stream setup you'll ever see in your life. Because this is just, I almost streamed exactly in this position last night. But then I was like, I will fall asleep. It's not a might, I will. I will fall asleep if I try streaming last night. So I decided instead, I was gonna go to bed early. And in going to bed early, I was going to wake up early and go to the beach. But I woke up and it was raining. So I went back to sleep. I could have taken a walk to the beach in the rain, but I was like, nah. I'm so tired. I used to travel so much last year. I'm not used to it anymore. It's too tiring. It's too tiring. I perished. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. If I can stay in bed a little bit longer, I think I'm going to. and then I did. I totally did. You took your bed out of your studio. Did you fall asleep in it? Did you fall asleep in it, Hakuya? I usually travel from, or stream from bed when I travel. But this time, no, I did. I streamed sitting in bed. Man, I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. I had a few memberships I needed to thank though, so hold on. Robert, thank you for 31 months. Welcome back, Boston. Yeah. And John, thank you for 11 months. I love this concert. What? 9 days ago? Why am I getting... You know what? I don't know why I'm getting members from 9 days ago. You get a bonus thank you. Thank you for the 11 months 9 days ago. What the fuck, YouTube? Ryan Glasser, thank you for 22 months. Kazoo, funny. It was actually a straw. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm like tapping on it. It's a straw. But I play it like a kazoo. I dig my nail into one end to make it more narrow. And then I put my mouth on it and I make like D, D, D sounds into it. And it sounds like... But it's a paper straw. It's really good for getting your voice in like a very healthy state. So I always sing into a straw for 10 minutes before I stream. Even if I probably look absolutely nuts when I do it, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Ow! I forgot that when I stream in 3D, it hurts because people throw shit at me. Ah, man, maybe I should have done 2D if I'm tired. Now I'm just getting bonked all stream. Because they're just gonna throw shit at me and make me spin around. 3D was a mistake. 3D was a mistake. And they also thank you for 18 months. Thank you for the boop. Oh, my brain. Thank you, Josh, for the 18 months bonk. But why? Why must everyone bonk? So straw instrumental stream. We could have this be a straw karaoke stream. We could. So you streamed the 69 stream from Veg. I did not, unfortunately. I did not. As much as like I could have, I actually have a portable keyboard and mouse that I bought for traveling for if there's a desk, so I can stop streaming on bed. And have like it out a little bit further. I was streaming that from a desk in a hotel. A free desk. Or a free desk. Of course it was a free desk. It came with a room. A free hotel room. Because, you know, as a convention guest, you get some VIP treatment perks. So I wasn't going to take advantage of it at first. Because I had a friend I was staying with. I was going to mostly stay there. But during the con, I did end up taking advantage of the free room. It was a shared one with another streamer, so I was like, I'll let them have it. I'll let them have their privacy. And then last minute, I was like, sorry, you don't get privacy. I'm gonna crash because this was offered to me too, and I need to sleep. I don't want to travel back to my friends. That's too far. Kenny the Pretty, thank you for 3 months. Thank you for the boop. And Dr. Costa Dragoon, thank you for the 1 month intern. Get free carpet and free toilet too with that room? Yeah! I got a free toilet and stuff, yeah! Yeah, no, I revoked their privacy rights. It was kind of rude of me to do that on the day, but it's fine. They knew I was gonna drop stuff off there for during the day anyway, but instead I was like, yeah, no, I'm just sleeping here. I won't say who it is, just because I don't know if they've said, and I don't know if they're comfortable with me saying, so I won't, just in case. But yeah, it was good. They were really, really nice. I'm really nervous sharing rooms with people I don't know as well. It's just, I'm a really light sleeper, so it's even harder if it's someone I don't know quite as well. But luckily, they were super, super nice. And now, it ended up being really comfy and fun. On Saturday, the EPs, on Saturday, the EPs were so bad that we actually couldn't even get ready to sleep. Like, we got back really, really late to the room, and then we just sat there and talked for like 2 hours, not because we had anything interesting to say. We sat there and talked for like 2 hours until we just like passed the fuck out by accident because we were too tired to get washed up to go to bed. Does that even make sense? Have you guys ever been at that point before? You're so tired that you can't even get ready for bed, so you don't go to bed because it's too much effort to go to bed. It was so pathetic. Hello, Joe. You're doing that now, dog. I'm sorry for your loss of sanity. That's not a good state to be in. Speaking of instrumental though, now that I have more space, let's try out this bad boy. Let's try out this bad boy now that I can blast it with a bit more space. So I bought a giant whistle while I was away. Last time I was playing it, I was actually holding my air back a lot because I didn't want to blast it after midnight when I was staying and there was like shared walls. I didn't want to get kicked out, you know. It's hard to stretch though. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a minute. Man. Try and get that low note out as hell. It said in a lot of the instructions it can take months to be able to hit the lowest note, so I'm not very concerned. Play hot cross buns. Do I actually know how to play hot cross buns? I wonder. Hello there, Celebrate and Doodlebart. Did I do well? Did I do it? Did I do hot cross buns? From memory, I didn't even have sheet music. Wow! I'm trying to get a picture of it so you guys can see what it looks like. What brand is it? Let me see. Tony Dixon. Hold on. It's one that's like notorious for being hard to hold and play. It's just so fucking big. It's literally too big. Hello, Darth. So it's just a bit of a struggle. Speaking of croissants, I had a really good croissant today. I'll show you guys the picture later. Out of all things, I found the picture. Somebody shared on Reddit. It's using a banana for scale. So you can compare my whistle to this banana. And you can see... you can see how big this fucking whistle is. And then you can see how hellish it is to stretch your fingers. I remember Lynn in chat when I said I bought it, and I think he had one, and he mentioned, he confirmed it's so fucking hard to play these things. But they're so cool. I really want to learn how. So we'll get there eventually. With the banana for scale. That's my new whistle. Do you see how far apart and how wide those holes are? To give you a tip about how whistles work, if you have even a millimeter not covered, it's gonna sound like this instead. Like this is with all of it covered. But if I mess up even a little bit, like it makes horrible noises. So you have to cover it really widely. But some of the holes are really, really big. And my fingers are really, really small. And I can't quite stretch. So it's very, very difficult. But I want to get there. I want to get there. I want to try a song with it. Let me pause. I want to try with reverb. Now that I'm back in the warehouse and I have reverb, I want to see what it sounds like with reverb. Okay. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Let me see. Hold on. It's gonna be a rough song. What do you think of the reverb with it? Hold on. I'm struggling to hold it. Okay. Ah. to think of it with reverb. I wonder if I can. Blech. Blech. An attempt was made! Hello, Board Clips and Daybreaker Rain. I want to download one song to try, because it's one that I got and I did really well with. It's a York of Love arrangement by Aura DJ. I tried that one and it went surprisingly well. So I want to try that one again real quick. Hello, Shreyaki! I'm curious as well. Did any of you guys, probably not, but did any of you guys in chat discover me from Anime North? I'm curious! If anyone might have found me that way. Hello, Christina, your birthday was last Sunday. I'll play happy birthday on the flute. I don't actually know how, but let me see. I think that's the closest you get. Hopefully it was a good one. Hello, Zero Cool. An attempt was made. Hello, Rebeat. I'm just downloading the newest Muse score. Apparently it's out of date, so I can't show you what it sounds like. Hold on. I should probably turn the reverb off briefly, huh? I don't think you want me talking with reverb while I download Muse Score 4. You can just hear all the annoying sounds. Hello, Squeakin' Tangmeister! I love this thing though. It sounds so good. I love having my regular mic back. Ooh! I sounded close that time. Only a couple notes were squawky. I'm thinking, 1 week if I get enough time, I want to do a low whistle stream. I think it'd be really fun to do like a whole stream trying to learn it because it's so difficult. It would probably have to be 1 hour though because it's a lot more painful to play this one. Also, sorry if my throat sounds so messed up. It's quite messed up. I'm not sick. I just didn't hydrate properly while flying or traveling. It's quite hard to do that. Okay. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, that's loud. That's my Aura DJ. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. better. I'm gonna put the next part on the high one. Let me know what one you guys like better. It's hard to play this when I'm used to the bigger one now. That was the wrong note. So you know I'm gonna tough it out long enough. even if for now that's kind of miserable. It's I have to do it. I have to do it. I love Melissa. I don't find it bad at all playing on a live stream. You guys, I find it actually really, really fun to play on a live stream because you guys just kind of laugh at this stuff. You know, it's fun. Hello, Sterling. I'm a gamer. Both of you to assume I'm a capable gamer. Hello, Richard. The higher one sounds like it's a main instrument. Yeah! That's actually why I bought this one. I want to do song covers with myself, like, accompanying myself with the lower one. Like, I'm gonna play a song where it might make more sense to show you what I want to do. By Oliver Kahn, did this arrangement, Time Flows Ever Onwards. I want to try something. It might be a little hard, because I'm gonna try switching between, whistles. I have one on my lap balancing. I want to try something. That's gonna be weird, okay? Thank you, Shinri Master Keep, for joining membership! I I guess I'll come in at the next part with it. Hold on. I ran out of air. Oh my god, that'll take so much air. It's so hard going between the two, because one is just so much bigger. Like, I think all my fingers go into position like 3. The low notes are so fucking bad. I'll get them eventually. What is one song that would sound good with it low? I want to try one more, and then I'll move on and stop whistling. I'm sorry. You guys don't want to whistle stream. You don't want to whistle stream, but I'm gonna stop. Oh, it does split. Oh, this one might be nice. Oh, but I want to play so many more. I'm trying to resist. I'm trying to resist. Okay, so maybe, maybe two, but one is short. Okay, one is really short, and that's really good. It'll be worth it. I just gotta transpose it. Hold on. Okay, Miko Kikyo by Ryan McLean arrangement. I feel like this one would be really, really nice on the whistle. Because it feels a little more like a shakuhachi, which is kind of like a lower Japanese flute, so it really works. I wanted to try one more that I saw. I really want to play Shadow Lord, actually, but I don't have it downloaded, and I don't think you guys want me to download another song. Even though I really want to try Shadow Lord. Imagine Shadow Lord with like the low flute. I'm supposed to be talking about my trip, not playing whistle. Oh, but it's so fun. I want to try Kugani Night though, because I feel like it'd be nice. How's Mariama? I have the reverb on, right? Okay, let me try it. I can't play it anymore. I'm excited to get to Stormblood. I'm gonna be wrapping up Heavensward story tomorrow, finishing 3.3. Apparently it ends like Heavensward and gets up to pre-Stormblood, so I'm excited. It changed key and I can barely play the regular notes on this, let alone accidental, so like that's no. It's so fun to play this big whistle. I have a story for you guys about how I got this whistle. It's chaos. I think part of the reason I'm in such a music mood today is just getting to see so many cool people perform at Anime North and getting to perform on stage the first time. Oh my god. I have so many stories to tell you guys. But first, let me play flute. Even though that's not what I'm here to do at all, let me play whistle. That's totally not what the stream is supposed to be, but it's late night dudes. You guys don't mind? If you do mind, fuck you. Okay, hold on. I've never played this one on whistle before, so let's see how it goes. It's gonna take a long time to get used to the low notes, yeah. Really hard. One second. Like, you can hear how low it is. You can hear how nice it sounds, but it's hard to hit. Actually playing Withering Waves during my Withering Waves stream, but I feel like I just got it almost that time. Hold on. Okay. I'm not covering the whole hole. It's really hard. The holes are too damn big. They don't fit. They don't fit on these holes. Oh, my throat is so fucked. Sorry if I sound terrible. The squawking is when I'm not covering the hole. Cramp. I can hit it, but not in the song. I love playing a little. Nano, have you seen Shinsekai Yori? Have you seen Shinsekai Yori? I'm trying to learn the song from it. It's really fun. Also, Soda Shiro and Chat and Nano and another one and Gomen Sori and Eugene and Baka Taku and Konomochi and Pathfinder. Hashitaino. Wait. I'm trying to play what's it called? It's like the song of Shadows from Shinsekai Yori. It is my favorite anime, and it's really fucked up. want to try it one more time. Now that you came in, I have an excuse to try it again. I've tried it like 5 times so far. I can't stretch properly. For those of you who haven't seen it, this is how big my whistle is. I found this photo online. It's not a real photo of mine, but a banana for scale. This is the whistle I'm trying to play. My fingers don't quite stretch this way. Like one section with 3 buttons is like the length of a banana. Can you stretch like that? Because no, it's hard. What is the anime? Shin Sekai Yori. So the song is, it goes like, that's literally how it goes. Then I'm trying to learn it on my whistle. Let me see. It is a wild anime. And speaking of it, I want to do a member watch along soon. I was hoping to start this week, but I think I'm too busy because I gotta have an important meeting for big things coming up. But yeah, they should sell finger pads. That's the problem. I'm not able to cover the full buttons, so it ends up making problems with the sound. I want to do a member watch along because I've been wanting to rewatch the whole series. Just recently, and I started reading the novel today. I know one of you guys sent me on Twitter the fan translation. It's never coming out official, let's face it. So I'm reading the fan translation. I'm around 50 pages in it. I started reading it on the plane. So good. It goes into it a little more in depth. I'm excited. If you like dystopia, it's up there with some of the best of all time. Like, it's basically known as, like, the 1984 of anime. And I can't wait to rewatch it and read it. I'm gonna try to buy the original book to support the author, too. Let me try one more time, hold on. Okay, hit the low note. Can I hit it in the song is another story. Blech. Okay. Mystery. Really weird imagery and a plot so crazy you have to pay attention for it to make sense. And even if you pay attention, it still might not make sense. It might be the show for you. It's really good. It's literally my favorite anime of all time, I think. I really love it. I really, really love it. I've been wanting to rewatch it for a long time. I don't think I've seen it for like 10 years or so. I probably should not have watched it at the age I watched it, but you know, it's fine. And it's so good. Oh, there goes my mouse. It's so good that I want to rewatch it. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta, my whistle fell and knocked over at my mouse cord. Hold on. But yeah, What About Ringo is also really nice. I like that one a lot. Kingdom Hearts fans are used to crazy and convoluted stories. I don't think this can compare to Kingdom Hearts. It's a little more fucked up. I don't know about Kingdom Hearts, but I do definitely know that this one is really, really, really fucked up. Like, it might be the most fucked up anime I've ever watched. If you are into psychological, like, warfare on your brain. There's more gory, and it has gore, but there's more gory anime out there. So if you're wanting it for gore, it's probably not gonna be like the most impressive. But if you want something that's gonna fuck you up and like stick with you for years, this is the anime for you. It's really, really good. I love it. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts makes perfect sense by comparison. Oh boy. Like Biggie Pop Phantom, no. Mike Helsing, oh no, you're not the one who said it. It's this Mario Moon. Also, hello, Mike Helsing. I have watched Boogie Pop. Boogie Pop is for babies compared to Shinsei Kayori. Like, Boogie Pop is child-friendly in comparison. It's... How do you even describe Shinsei Kayori without spoiling it? Yeah! Watching Shinsei Kayori very much will, like, shatter your worldview and make you see the worst of humanity. It's kind of after you watch it. It's like, my life is different now. Very much so. It questions the reality of being a human being. It's not a spoiler. It's very much, the first chapter of the novel is heavily getting into the theme of don't trust the memories of those around you. Don't trust your own memories. Because at the end of the day, everybody's memories are tainted in a way to make them look better and absolve them of anything they've done wrong. Because people don't want to face things. So everyone's memory, there's no such thing as an objective truth. Because everyone sees and experiences things differently, and everyone will see things in a way that makes themselves the hero. It's messed up. It's really good though. It'll make you think, yeah, it's an experience. That's the only way to describe it. It's really good though. I like shows that make you think really, really big. And yeah, it's true. People tend to misremember things the more they experience the memory. It just keeps getting rewritten over and over every time you relive it in your brain. Anyway, I didn't tell you guys the story about when I got the whistle, did I? I have some photos. Oh god, my phone is dying. 1 second. I made some notes about things to remember that I could talk about. We're like on my trip. I need to like put them on my PC real quick because I legitimately ran out of battery almost. So I need to like transfer all these like screenshots of notes. When I travel, I try to take notes of anything interesting so that one, it's just kind of fun to look back at, and two, it makes it a little easier to share with you guys because then I have like notes to keep track of everything and I don't forget. We haven't had a good travel Zatsu in a while, so I'm excited. Let me see, was that everything? Okay, I'm gonna dump some stuff into a place I can find it. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on. I want to have some photos with talking about it, so I need to transfer everything to my PC. It's just a little bit slow. Hold on. I'm sorry, it's slow. Let me see. I should just have my whistle in my... You know what I can do while I do this? I can sing into a straw. Oh my god! I do have one funny story, actually! So, you know how, we know how when you go, again, I'm gonna have to remind you, I do have a rule, like, no religion debates, so please don't get into that based on the topic, but it's just, it's one thing I've never seen before that threw me off. You know how hotels always have Bibles left behind, right? Like, there's always, like, a Bible. There were two of them this time. How do I... Okay. So, also, Odessa, hello! I'll get into it in a second. So there was multiple Bibles in this hotel, except one of the Bibles in the hotel was like, they were right next to each other too. And the reason this makes me laugh is because I'm pretty sure these groups are like blasphemy to each other. So I was like, oh no. But there was like a Catholic Bible and then there was a Mormon Bible. And they were touching in a drawer. And I was like, okay, if you're gonna have a Catholic Bible and the Mormon Bible, I feel like either of those groups, if they come in, are just going to be mad at you. It's like, no, everyone's angry that way. And I was just like... I was like, no, yeah, they were touching. Odessa, they were touching. Also, thank you for the raid. Odessa, do you want me to try playing you a song on my new low whistle? I want an excuse to play more after I put my photos on my phone so that I don't forget to finish doing that. Yeah. It was funny. I just did not expect that at all. It was a little jarring to say the least. Also, Meows Martha, thank you for the raid! Oh yeah, pulling up clips is the thing I do, isn't it? I think I'm honestly too tired today, I'm so sorry. But thank you guys for the raids. I am barely alive right now. I am like actually dying. Thank you for the raid as well. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. If you would want a low whistle song, if either of you have a request, I will try. You can also request a game or an anime, and I'll see if there's anything in it. I wanted to talk about that. Like, that's why I don't want a religious debate here. Yoshimura Hero, like, everyone has the right to have their own, so I'm not gonna argue, like, which one is, like, or whatever. Like, that's not... I gotta keep talking! This is a serious moment! I'm sorry! I'm setting a boundary real quick. I don't want to debate. I don't want to debate any religion stuff here. Everyone has the right to believe what they want. I just thought it was funny that two contrasting ones were left touching in the drawer. If you like belong to either of those, good for you. Like, as long as you're happy, like, I think you should believe whatever you want. I think it's really funny that they were touching. I don't know why, that just made me laugh really hard. Also, thank you so much for the raid as well. Sorry that I was at a bit of a rough moment. I really, really appreciate your raid as well. Katie Star here, thank you for the raid. I just had to make sure that I got that out because I did want to make sure that no one was feeling uncomfy. Hello, James. I miss you already. I barely got to see you. I saw you when you found me like a couple times. Other than that, I was either like wandering dead, just looking for people and having either no luck or finding someone and then just hiding somewhere quiet because I was so dead. Oh, man, it was a time. Goroka should be the true god. Yeah. It's okay. I didn't actually see very many people at all this year. I saw a lot of people last year at Anime North. This year, I kind of like saw a few people. Yeah, I'm still glad we got to chat a bit. I think you were really, really busy anyway. I hope you had like the biggest nap after. I'm actually kind of surprised you're alive. If I was you, I would just be so tired I would perish. I'm just like dead. Just actually like, that's the end. Just dead. I'm sending some photos to myself. It's being a bit slow. I think it might not be the best place, unfortunately, to talk about some sad news. I hate to say that because I know that it's good to get stuff off your chest, but it's probably not in stream. Probably not the best place. Also, Deity Ninja, hello. Exactly. That's how I feel about it, Darkest Zero. If someone's faith gives them like personal strength and helps them be kind to others, great. Whatever it is, good, perfect, amazing. Whatever, everyone can have whatever they want as long as they're not an ass. It's all good. And I think that's good. That's why I don't want to have any debates. It's just like, it's literally just they were touching. Is so cursed. Not exactly, Dustblade. Not hard. to get along with people as long as you just respect other people's opinions. It's not hard to just get along. That's why we don't have the debates. We just, you know, we just get along, respect other people. It's that easy, man. And that's also perfectly fine in this match. If you don't want to talk about it, that's perfectly... Actually, no, I should add that's very important. Because some people try to, like, force those discussions, and that's also not okay. Some people don't want to talk or think about stuff like that, and that's just as fine. Everyone can do whatever in that regard. I don't care. People be happy, do what they want. Sorry, I am literally, like, saving, stuff to my... I'm sending stuff to my PC so I can share it. It's taking a while. I'm sorry, I saw your comment for reporting if the Bibles could put aside their differences aside and touch when I don't know why it came off as so lewd to me. It's just I don't know why the wording just made me laugh. However, in my hotel room, there was a Catholic Bible and a Mormon Bible, and I found them in a drawer touching. And it just the fact that there were such contrasting Bibles just touching in a drawer. I don't know why. It made me laugh so fucking hard. I have the photo of it. I can share to you guys. It's one of the ones I'm sending to my PC. They were holding hands. They were. They really said, "Fuck off, people. Stop hating. It's stupid." Bible 69. Oh, jeez, no. I got one wasn't upside down, so we're safe. One wasn't upside down. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Wait. I can't remember. One might have been upside down. The person I was staying with might have flipped one over. Oh my god. Oh my god. They might have been. Hello, the guy. Let me see. I'm sending more. It's gonna take a bit. Sorry. Then I'll talk about stuff while I have the photos to like go through and actually remember what I'm talking about. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Oh yeah, I have the picture of them touching right here. It's the one I just uploaded. Amazing. Let me see. Okay. So I'm still sending stuff to the PC. It's being slow. Very slow. Let me see. After this, I think I have one more and then we're good. Hello, Banana! I'll see you in hell for this blasphemy. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure someone has turned both of them into anime girls somewhere. At least I didn't do that. At least I drew some lines. Is Super Leia gonna pass away? Please do pass away, Haru. Just die. Go sleep forever. Well, maybe not forever, but for a while. Preferably as long as you can. I'm so tired still. I'm like, this is gonna be our hopefully I don't bite my tongue stream because I'm so tired. This is fine. This is fine. I think. Are you feeling a fan artist with the material? No! I'm sure it's already been done. Don't do it. Part of me is morbidly curious though. I'm not gonna lie. Part of me is like, but what if? So, first of all, oh shit, the one photo that I needed is the one I don't have on PC yet. I hate this. I'll bring it up in a minute when I can, and then I'll talk about the journey to get my whistle. I didn't see any requests, so I'm gonna pull out my whistle again, which sounds a lot worse than it is. While I get the photos going. So for anyone who just got in, this is the size of my whistle with a banana for scale. In case you're wondering why I'm having trouble hitting some of the notes, I am not covering the holes properly because my fingers don't work this way. It's really, really big. I will play Madoka instead with it. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Okay. I can't hit the low notes again. Blech. Eventually. Oh, not this up! I don't actually know what the range is in terms of notes, but I know my highest note is... And the lowest note is... But I'm having trouble getting, like, clear on the low note still. Position. There may be some technical trickery and bamboozlement going around. Don't worry about it. don't worry about it too much. You know, I'm just built different. I'm just built different. But it's really fun. It was. I told myself I wasn't gonna buy it because it was $150. I found out when I went to Toronto, I was like, I wonder if any of them are here. And I checked one of the music stores, and they had one in stock, but it was like $150. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And I really love playing whistle. Like, I think I've been enjoying whistle even more than I enjoy playing flute. So it was worth it. I think it'd be more worth it if my hands were big enough to actually fit the buttons. just a little. If my hands were like big enough to play properly, I think it might be a little more exciting. But on a scale, that's true though. On a scale of instrument prices, it's actually not that bad. It's a lot of money though, which is a little more than like I had. The other whistle I got was $20, so that was a bit of an easier justification. I ran into a lot of trouble on this trip that I didn't anticipate that was like really, really hard on me. So I got this as a reward for toughing it out and being brave, and I'm proud of myself. Also, Pitpack is Tiny National. Do you know how to play any songs from Mentally Ryza? No, I don't, but I'd love to learn some. I do agree that whistle would be amazing for atelier songs. I would like to try learning on bagpipes someday. Who knows? Oh, my congestion is so bad now that I'm like dehydrated. Oh. I'm just gonna go in order and share photos that I have First one. So when I first got in to where I was staying, I set up kind of like, I stayed with a friend mostly. I set up like a like travel mattress in like their closet. Cause it was perfectly mattress sized. So I had like kinda my own room, but it was a closet. And you wanna know what the first thing I see in the closet is? Trust me when I say it's going to be worse than any of you think it is. Like, what do you think? What do you think I saw? What do you think I saw that I shouldn't have seen going into someone's closet? I want to know what your guesses would be. It's going to be worse than you think. It's going to be worse than you think. We're touching Bibles. Dead body. Okay, maybe it's not quite that bad. Bilbo's inflatable. See, that's what I thought you guys would guess. I honestly would rather see that. Because if I see something like that, you know what? I'm kind of like, fair. You gotta keep him somewhere. Fair. Hello, Marilyn and Raziel. I can't blame them. There's gotta be somewhere to keep them. Nah. You know what I see in there as I put my mattress down and I look at the wall where I am about to sleep? Oh no. And I'm like, oh, this isn't an actual photo of it. I killed it really fast. I don't usually kill bugs, but listen, I was not risking that thing getting in my mattress. So that was I'm afraid of spiders, right? But then this might be even worse because then it's like, oh, it's a spider. Oh, that's too many legs for a spider. Oh, and I've never had these in the warehouse. I have red centipedes in the warehouse. I'll show you the kind that I get in the warehouse. The ones I get are actually even worse. It's just that I didn't expect this because I'd never seen them before. The ones I get in the warehouse look a little more deadly. They're not deadly, but they look a little more deadly. These ones just look harmless but terrifying. But yeah, essentially, that was the first thing I experienced after getting where I was going. And I was like, oh boy, this is the kind I get in the warehouse. So in comparison, I'll take those ones over the ones I get back in the warehouse, but ideally neither is good. Yeah, neither is preferred. It was an older building, so it was no one's fault or anything. It's just older buildings that have bugs, they can't help it. No matter how much you try to get rid of them, you just can't help it. Hello, Nightcon. But yeah, it was, they're good boys. They are, though. That's the good thing, Julian. They're good boys. They are good boys. House centipedes actually get rid of more harmful bugs that can damage your walls or eat your food. They're actually really good to keep around. Unfortunately, I'm petrified of them. So I can only keep them around if they never, ever show themselves. Yeah. No, these ones, trust me, they'll still give you jump scares. The first time I saw one of the red ones, I actually jumped from the floor onto the back of the couch and screamed bloody murder. In one movement on all fours, I was up on the back of the couch. that shows how much I do not like seeing those in person. Yeah, exactly. They eat cockroaches and stuff. They're really good to have. They eat cockroaches. They eat the type of ants that'll eat wood. They're really good to have. That's true, though. I'd rather have, it's the same with spiders. I'd rather have my home destroyed than have healthy bugs that scare me. Anyway, let's talk about my whistle story. First of all, I have a nice, lovely, I promise it's not traumatizing kind of photo to share. So I got an egg coffee. As soon as I dropped my shit off, I was like, fuck this shit. And I found a place that had egg coffee, and I went on the train to get away from the centipede and clear my brain. So I went and got egg coffee. This is the exact egg coffee that I had. Oh my god, look at this. Beyonce, thank you so much for the raid as well. Thank you. So many Twitch raids today. Hello. I can't pull up clips today simply because I'm so tired. I'm ready to perish. But thank you for the raid. I hope you had a lovely, lovely stream. Thank you for thinking of me. But yeah, this is my egg coffee that I got. Egg coffee does exist. So a way to explain it for people who don't know, it's Vietnamese coffee. It's like a really, really strong, dark roast with like a different type of beans, I think. And on top of it, it's like whipped egg, like raw egg, which sounds weird, but if you've had raw egg and stuff, it's fine. It's like whipped raw egg and condensed milk and some seasoning. It's basically like a custard on top of a coffee. If you've had tiramisu, it tastes kind of similar, but like more rich. The coating on top is so velvety and yummy. And then right when you get through the like really, really sweet coating, the coffee underneath is like black coffee and really bitter unless you mix the two together. So I like to keep them separate so I can have that really nice bitter coffee afterwards to wash it down. Also, it's really fucking strong. So like I vibrate for like the whole day after having one of these bad boys. So yeah, they're powerful. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, and the rest of the day I was going pretty strong. And so after I had this coffee, because of the centipede, I got really mad, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm buying a whistle. And that was when, without thinking things through, I hopped on the first train towards getting a whistle. But in order to do that, I had to wait 30 minutes because the bus... Oh yeah, I had to get a bus, not a train. I had to wait 30 minutes because the bus wasn't coming. And then when the bus finally came, it was actually too full. They wouldn't let me on. But then I got heat exhaustion. Because at the warehouse, it's still quite cold, actually. Like, leaves have just started existing. and in Toronto, it's hot. It's fucking hot. I was, like, vibrating from the coffee, but then I got heat exhaustion. You bought a whistle over a centipede. Listen, there's the coffee's fault, okay? Coffee makes me tipsy. I don't make good decisions when I have high amounts of coffee. Hello, Thunderbolt. So yeah, I was doing really, really bad. Yeah, it's not good for the heat because dehydration. Luckily I had an electrolyte drink with me, so I chugged it and I was okay. Hello, Jabra. And then, I finally got on the next bus. It was also really, really late because of traffic. And the worst part is the bus driver yelled at me. She was like, stay behind the line. And I was looking and I was like, okay, I'm behind the line. And then she's like, stay behind the line, stay behind the line, stay behind the line. And I'm behind the line. And then she just gets up out of her seat, walks over to me, turns me around with her arm. And is like, ma'am, you are not behind the line. You need to get off this bus or we are not moving. I just start crying. Because I didn't know there were two lines. I didn't know there were two lines. And all I saw was the line that I was in back of. I didn't know there was another line. And I just started sobbing because I'm so embarrassed and I feel so bad. Like, I'm not from this place. I don't understand shit. So I'm just trying literally like 4 hours after landing in a new place to like get where I'm trying to go on public fucking transit. Even though I don't know how to use it. I think that was I think I used a bus there before, but it was like rough, man. She couldn't just say get behind the other line. You'd think she would try. You'd think she'd clue in that maybe I didn't understand or something, but man. She scared me. She reminded me, her attitude, of like Trunchbull from Matilda. I think that's all you need to know about how I was treated. I'm was like, man. So yeah, then I had to wait for the next bus, and I got heat exhaustion. I had to literally sit on the concrete. Not a single person asked me if I was okay or anything. I was like dizzy and getting vertigo from it. It was bad. I didn't get full heat stroke or anything. I would know if it was an emergency. It was just heat exhaustion because I'm very prone to it. I was so mad. I was so mad. I was like, why right now? Also, Lord T. Zipper, Shadow, and Aaron Kelly. But yeah. I did eventually get on the next one. I still felt like hell, but I got to the music store. Again, I kind of hopped on impulse without fully checking things through. So when I get to the music store, guess what happened? Can you guess what happened when I got to the music store? Hello, Double Shadow Dark Girl. I'm wondering if anyone might have an inkling of what happened when I got there. Everything went fine and according to plan. Oh my dear, you must be new to Pam streams. There was only one whistle. You got yelled at again. Long lines. You fainted. I was about to say even worse. Maybe not worse than fainting. It was closed. It was closed. Hello, Xeno Goku, hello person. Admittedly, I think I should have checked the hours before I tried hopping on those buses to go away. Hello, first time. Yeah. So then I decided, well, that really sucks. I'm gonna go to Omomo and buy a bunch of shit that I need anyway. So for those of you who don't know what Omomo is, it's basically Daiso, but in Canada. It's like, it's only in a few cities. So whenever I visit one of the ones that has an Omomo, I go fucking wild and I like go to shopping spree. And Omomo, it's basically like a Japanese dollar store. It's like a bunch of Japanese snacks, dishware, cleaning supplies, and then clothes and makeup, but like really, really cheap. Yeah, I was really high from the coffee. Like, I did not know what was going on. I was making horrible decisions. Hello, Plasma BLT. And guess what I did? Guess what happened when I got to Omomo? You would think if you think I would learn from my mistakes, you would be wrong. Omomo was another hour away. It was closed. I just assumed it would have been open until like 10 p.m. Nah, it was not. One of them closed at 6 and one of them closed at 7. And I think I got to the music store at like 6:05 and I got to the other place at like 7:15 or something. And I was like, why is this happening? So then I just went back. I don't even remember what happened in the evening. I don't even remember. I think I got some groceries the next day. What did I eat that day? Did I eat that day? Oh, now I remember. Fucking. So, I was originally planning to window shop for the whistle, okay? These reasons are why I ended up buying it. Okay. Hello, you're inside Brox. Yeah, I feel like I do have a really bad karma for some reason. I remember what happened now. Okay. So, on the way back, because my day was so bad, I noticed a Thai restaurant. So I tried getting pad Thai because I love pad Thai. I love pad Thai. But there's two types of pad Thai. There's pad Thai made properly with tamarind. And then there's pad Thai where for some reason it's like this like Western abomination version of pad Thai Where some places will use, like, instead of the tamarind sauce, they'll mix ketchup and vinegar and call it a substitute. No. Ketchup and vinegar are two of my least favorite things. You can usually tell if it's a ketchup and vinegar pad thai because when you look at it, it's red. It's red. Yeah, it's foul. Like, that should be not allowed. Let me see if I can find pictures. Ketchup and vinegar pad thai. I'm trying to find, like, a photo that shows. Here we go. You can see, you can tell a little bit. This is like a recipe. Oh, this one is kind of hard to tell actually. But it'll have like this orangey red tint if you have like the ketchup in it instead. And usually that's how I can tell that something is like horribly wrong. Let me pull up an image that kind of compares to, sometimes it's a lot more jarring than this, like it'll be red. So this is the difference. This place said tamarind was in it and not ketchup, but they must have substituted or something, because I really hate ketchup. I could tell it was fucking ketchup. Like, you can see the ketchup version has like kind of red. It's like red. And the tamarind version is not red. Like, they very clearly look different. One looks, I guess you might notice it more if you've had enough bad experiences. you see that particular subtle red hint and you're like, ah, fuck. And hello, Weeb. That's basically what happened. I saw the subtle red and I was like, ah, fuck. I was horrified. Yeah. And that's true, ketchup is a vinegar, so like, why? I was hoping it would be good, but no. Hello, SinVT. But yeah. And that was disappointing. I was gonna stream that night, and I specifically remember not streaming because I spent a whole hour trying to eat as much of the pad thai as I could because I didn't eat the whole day because of everything going on. And I was gonna eat after I got the whistle, but then I was late for both stores, so I couldn't eat, and I couldn't find any food near them, and So I got the pad thai, and that was my only food, so I had to try to eat it all, even though I was actually, like, tearing up. It was that bad. Pad thai is not supposed to be that sour. Oh, it smelled awful. It just smelled like vinegar noodles. I don't even like vinegar, ever. There's like no circumstance I like vinegar. Ugh. My nose doesn't work properly. So for some reason, my nose processes the smell of vinegar and like really stinky feet. The exact same. So I just felt like I was eating feet noodles. It literally just felt like I was eating feet noodles. And I was like... I remember saying on Discord that I had to cancel my stream for the day because I was having so much trouble for free. No! I paid $25 for this fucking pad thai. It was expensive. It wasn't even cheap. And it was so fucking bad. I felt so betrayed. So betrayed. I was so mad. Yeah, apparently that's normal. Every time I went out to get food, it was like between $20 and $30. I don't know how people there live. Like, I was dying trying to buy any food. Luckily, I was staying somewhere with a kitchen. So after the first day, I was like, fuck this shit, and I bought groceries. Which were also stupidly expensive. But at least it was a little bit better than having to buy takeout all the time. And I could get healthier that way. But yeah. Thai food in general is a scam, you know, cheap the ingredients are. I do, because I often make it homemade. That's much cheaper that way. But yeah, the food prices were like nuts. I brought groceries from a kitchen. No, there was a kitchen where I was staying, so I just like stacked up the fridge. But then I ended up having to get takeout quite a few times because I didn't have time to go back. So I still ended up spending a lot more than I meant to. My poor wallet. But yeah, that pad thai was it was something. It was something. Let me see. Do you guys? Let me make sure this is like safe first to show. Hold on. Do you want to see? Let me check if it's okay. Hold on. I guess I'll just tell you just in case. I was streaming the whole time on the floor. I sat on my mattress. The first day I actually streamed with a suitcase under my laptop. I just streamed on the floor with like a suitcase as my desk. And the person I was staying with saw that and was like, nah. And they bought me a floor table on Amazon because they felt so bad for my pathetic suitcase desk. So I was able to have a floor desk after you stream with a suitcase. Yeah! I streamed on my suitcase. I sat on the floor and I put the laptop on my carry-on. Well, I sat on a mattress, but it was on the floor, so it's kind of like on the floor. Yeah. I wasn't on the suitcase. The laptop was on the suitcase. And I just kind of streamed on the floor in a closet. I have a bunch of photos I can share. Let me go through my list of random shit I wrote down. Not in order, probably. I don't know. In like a random order. We'll like jump around a lot, probably. Just talk about my trip. If you guys have any questions or anything too, like, feel free. I can't promise I'll address it if I'm distracted or if I can't. But it's the first time I traveled in a long time, so. Good night, Robert. Oh yeah. You want to know one other thing? There's a lot of in the closet when I set up my bed. Hello, Demon Lord Zen. There's a lot of spiders. Really sneaky ones in the corners. I don't like killing, but that was too many for me to catch. So I compromised and did something very evil. I took a hand vacuum. And I vacuumed all the spiders with their webs and all. I just vacuumed them off the ceiling. Because I was like, technically, I'm not directly killing these spiders. They have a chance of living in the vacuum. I felt slightly less like a cruel piece of shit, even though I still felt very bad about it. In theory, maybe some ants will crawl in and they're okay. I don't know, but it was. That's true. They can climb out, so maybe they're out by now and they're happy and just chilling. I don't care. I can tolerate them in like other rooms. I can't tolerate them above my mattress. No, they might come off on my face while I'm sleeping. I was gone, I think, a week or a little over. A little over, yeah, because I left. Yeah, okay, it was like half a day over or something. No, it was actually a quite decent place I was staying. It was really nice. The problem is, it's a basement, right? Anyone who's ever lived in a basement can vouch that bugs are inevitable. Especially if it's an older building. It was really nice. It was really comfy. But it's a basement. And it's an old basement. So, even if it's very clean and very nice, there's going to be bugs. There can't not be bugs. And to be fair, these spiders, no one would see them but me, I promise you. They were like translucent spiders. You could barely see them. They were literally small and translucent. But the problem is, I'm very sensitive to spiders. So I will check. I will check. I will use my camera as a magnifying glass and check every nook and cranny before I sleep. I don't think any normal people would have ever seen these spiders. Oh yeah, it was probably just me. Hello, Jankibo. Yeah. What, yeah. And then I got my egg coffee. Then the heat killed me. Then the music store betrayed me. I went back the next day though and got the whistle, so fuck it. The next day, I bought an air purifier as well, just because I'm a really, really light sleeper. And I was hoping I'd be okay without one. But there was like no big fan or anything in the area with the mattress, and it was just too much. Because it was a basement, there's like noise from upstairs and stuff, so I had to buy one. I went out. You know what I did? I got, what did I buy? I took a photo of it, but I don't think I shared that photo with myself. I carried back, literally, I carried on public transit, because I bought it myself with no help. I did not have a vehicle. Do you want to know what I carried back? Yeah, I need air movement to sleep as well. I might try to look into getting a travel one in the future. Like, I had to leave it there, but I'd like to have one I can take anywhere to make it easier. Piano might as well have been. So, on this trip, I bought my whistle. You guys saw how big it was. I bought my whistle. I bought an air purifier. I bought a big frying pan. There was a frying pan there, but listen, I like a very specific type of frying pan. So I bought my type of frying pan because I wanted it. Yeah, frying pan is really heavy. It was like an all, I guess most are all metal, but it was like unespecially heavy, like cast iron level heavy frying pan. I got a frying pan and an air purifier, an entire kettle, because there wasn't a kettle. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy a kettle. And I got a bag of chips, because they had maple bacon flavored chips, and I was like, holy shit. You have to. So I just bought, in my arms, I carried home, literally, with no help on public transit, an air purifier. They weigh a ton, and they're like the size of a small child. And the frying pan, and my whistle, and the kettle, and the chips all in one trip. Walked to the train with all my shit. I was in so much pain for the rest of the day. I think that was the day I streamed Wuthering Waves too. And then that's part of why I was just so fucking tired. And then I stream Wuthering Waves, and it's just bullshit, the game. Yeah, air humidifiers are heavy as fuck. So you understand just how bad that was for me. You understand? They're really, really heavy. But it was worth it. It helped me sleep a lot better. Good note about the game, it does get better later, but too much later. Honestly, I don't think, even if it gets better later, I think it had its chance to win me over and fucking failed. If any of you guys are having fun with Woo-Ah, good for you. I'm not playing anymore. I would play it. I would give it more of a chance if they sponsored me because I'm greedy and I'm a CEO. Listen, you don't get to be a CEO without being greedy. I like money. If they offered me money, I'd be like, okay, I'll give it another try. Or if they were like, hey, can you be a voice actor in it? I'd be like, yeah, suddenly this is my favorite game now. But otherwise, it had its chance, and I think I'm good. I do genuinely wonder. I've seen so many people play it since launch, and they love it. And I just don't see it. I mean, everyone has different tastes in games, so it could be that simple. But to me, it kind of came across like, also don't ignore me, just like brushing my hair. It's one of those things where I just can't comprehend why people like this game. Like, I do genuinely wonder how many people actually like it, and how many people are pretending to like it to get like the flavor of the week trend. I genuinely don't think everyone likes it. It's just, it's no shame to people who do. I just don't understand. I can't understand, especially people who play for like 12 hours and they're like, I love it! I'm like, bruh, I could barely play for 4. And apparently it gets better if you stick with it, but everyone agrees the story needs work. The story is the main thing that hooks me on a game. So, like, it just wasn't it for me. I haven't played it, what's wrong with it? That's the thing. To me, it kind of felt like everything. The game just didn't have a clear direction. All of its aspects felt like they were clashing each other. It didn't seem to want to know what it was trying to do. It didn't stand out, essentially. It was so mid that it was painful. Like, is it a bad game? But not really by any means. But it's like, it's not good either. It's just so mid. At least if it was really bad, I could laugh at it and play it more. But it was so mid that it's like, it was hard for me to stream it. I was like, how do I interact with this? It's not so bad that it's funny, but it's not good. So, like, how do I play this game on stream? It got like 3 hours of exposition too. That's like 2 whole movies of exposition. Think about it that way. Would you want to watch a series of movies where the first 3 movies are just exposition to set up the movies later? Nah. That movie would be so bad it would be canceled after the first movie. So I'm just saying, if you hold it to the standards of entertainment in general, it's not good. With Ollie, I kind of felt like an imitation. There was stuff that could have been inspired and unique in it, but it felt more like they were focusing on doing what they thought would work rather than what they wanted. I got terrible pulls. I got 1 human and it was a dupe of one of the ones guaranteed, and then I did 30 pulls. I got 29 weapons. Which should be a crime. If you do a 10 pull, you should be guaranteed a character. This is terrible. But yeah, it was, I just couldn't enjoy it. The biggest plus is that there's one psychopathic husbando. Speaking of which, do you guys know the red-haired scientist? Did you guys? Let me screenshot a beautiful, beautiful tweet for you. He shares a voice actor with another character. That might surprise you. Oh, you're not ready. Why won't this fucking save? Fucking save, please! Okay, here we go. Hold on! Okay. So! This is the character he shares a voice actor with. Choo-choo, motherfucker. If that wasn't bad enough, at those episodes, there's actually a few more characters that were even more jarring. Let me see if I can find them. I know there was also some that shared voice actors from like Peppa Pig. Oh, cool is up. Yeah, I was simping over Thomas. Man, can't believe I was simping over fucking Thomas. Okay, let me see. I don't know if I can find the tweet again. I know there was one. One of the characters was voiced by Peppa Pig's mom. But unfortunately, I can't find it to remember who it was. But one of them, it might have been Tisha actually. I think it was voiced by Peppa Pig's mom. Hello, Kasoka Jason, and I could never get over that. Holy fuck. That made me almost want to play again, but then you know I was like, nah. It's still not worth it, even if it's very, very, very slightly. It's like almost worth it for the memes at that point. Hello, Jenna, peel off. What do you mean Peppa's mom has got it? What do you mean? What do you mean Peppa's mom has got it going on? What do you mean? What do you mean? Things that should not be a thing I have to read. No. Let me see what else happened. Okay. I think some of this is like, I'm just gonna skip around a bit to different images. Okay. Yeah! Oh, I remember one thing that happened when I was in the store buying the air purifier and frying pan. I hate strangers. Not to be an ass, but I hate strangers. As one of the staff came over and started talking to me, and I was like, me being polite, because I'm like, oh, do you have a minute? And I'm like, because I don't want to upset people that are just trying to do their job. So like she's like, oh, I love your outfit. I'm like, thank you. Look at my shy voice. and then she just keeps giving me compliments, and I'm like, I really need to leave. Like I didn't say that, but in my brain I'm like, I really need to leave. And then, no, it's not aw. It's not aw. Hello, Jacato. Then she got into, you know, after I got enough compliments, she was like, basically, have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the store credit card? And I was like, no, I hate that too. It's so annoying. And she just would not let me go, man. She just kept telling me reasons I needed the store credit card, and I didn't know how to say, like, I don't even live here! So I'm just sitting there, like, crying on the inside, trying to polite smile on the outside. And then she, at the very end, she's like, yeah, we'll sign you up right now. You just gotta show me your ID. And I dig in my pocket and I see my ID, but I'm like, oh, just give me a minute. And I like pretend to dig in both of my pockets. I pretend to open them out knowing I left the ID in it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have my ID. Can I sign up next time? And she was like, yeah, you can come back. And I was like, okay, I never came back. I never came back. The audacity of this woman to stop me when I'm carrying an air purifier, a frying pan, and a kettle, and a whistle, and a bag of chips all in one fucking arm. Well, 2 arms, actually. It would not have been possible in one. But just all at once, I'm carrying all this fucking shit. She wastes my time while my arms are, like, falling off. On the bright side, while I was in the line, I put my stuff on the floor and just slowly kicked it towards the cash. And there was a really cute dog. I don't know why there's a dog in the store, but there's a dog in the store. And I asked if I could pet their dog. And it just walked up to me, and it jumped, but not in like an aggressive way. I kneeled down, and it just kind of like jumped onto my lap, and it was like, poopy. So it was worth it. It was worth it for the tiny dog. It was worth it for the wolfer, yeah. So that was okay. Yeah, she's still waiting. I tend, how do I say this politely to myself? I'm making fun of myself. I tend to dress a bit distinct and weird and probably tacky, but I like it. So she probably wouldn't forget me. You know, it's fine. I just have an advanced fashion taste that nobody understands. I mean, look at this, clearly. Wearing all blue, comfy baggy hoodie, clearly a couple sizes too big, no pants. That's peak fashion. That's peak fashion. So, it's fine. Hi, Andy Man. If it was as simple as wearing goth outfits, I don't think she'd remember me. my taste varies. I usually have like some sort of combo of like goth pieces mixed with like hot pink from like a kid's store. Cause they're cheaper. So I just probably looked like this absolute weirdo. Not really pastel goth, more like very obvious kids' clothes. Listen, they can make kids' clothes very comfy and durable. Listen, okay? So I probably was wearing some shit with like a teddy bear on it or something, okay? Like, I don't know, but it was the one time I'm not mistaken, as a minor, the fucking lady tries to sell me a credit card. I'm so sad. I don't even understand. Okay, maybe it's the clothes. Maybe that's it. I don't understand why people think I'm a minor. Like I'm you know, my borrowed skin puppet may be on the smaller side, but it's not like the smallest of the smaller side, so I don't understand. Hello, Nevin. Hello, Elsie Lupin. I'm adult. I'm very clearly adult. I don't know why people are stupid. You've also been very frustrated at the fact that you have to go to the kids section. But Noe, you can vouch, right? It's so much more comfy and durable. Like for pajamas and stuff, it's like banger. I can usually wear, well actually I can usually wear nothing. So I get most of my shit from thrift stores, from like weird brands and stuff. Because I find most of the kids' clothes are just slightly too small for me. And most of the adult clothes are slightly too big for me. So I'm at this like weird in the middle where I can never find anything that fits properly. That sucks. That's annoying. The cursed feeling of never getting carded for alcohol. I think there was one time I didn't get carded. I wasn't even drinking. I was with some people that were drinking. I don't drink. I was getting fish and chips. They didn't card me. Maybe it was because I got fish and chips. Damn. I often think back to that, and it's like my cherished moment of being so mature. But maybe it's just because I didn't order alcohol. Yeah. I had a bird shit on my shoe that day. That was a day. Yeah. I did feel very tall though. Because while I was traveling, for most of my trip, I actually wore very tall shoes. I think they added like 4 inches or so. I was wearing... I felt so normal for once. I felt so normal. I was walking around and there were some people smaller than me and a lot of people still taller, but like not all of them. And I was like, oh my god, this is so nice. And I could see things in stores easier. It was nice. Hello, Rakumoto. My feet aren't very happy though. had to buy a size of shoes too big because they didn't have my size, but it was worth it. I felt like I was towering. It was so nice. I love my chunky heels. Maria, hello. Thank you. I know you had a thing at Anime North too, right? Were you at a game show? I did a little peeky peek. I did a little peeky peek into the game show. I wasn't able to stay because I needed to get food at the time. I forgot to take a photo, but I did a little peek into the room. I was like, I gotta see my friends. We're gonna travel to Anime North. I wanted to go in person because it was fun last year, even though that was terrifying. Undercover, yeah, it was easier to be undercover last year. It was a lot scarier. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot scarier. I was a lot scarier being undercover when I was on the guest list because I'm like, oh no. The fact that I'm on the guest list and I'm traveling right now, I didn't outright say I was there in person, but I'm pretty sure all of you figured it out. So I was like, how do I manage to not get busted the whole weekend? When it's like, if I open my mouth, I definitely did get busted by at least one person who the way they said some stuff, I knew they knew who I was and they were trying to get me to admit it, so I was like, fuck. If they figured it out, I don't know who else figured it out, but luckily, it ended up being one of the first people I ever collabed with, so I don't know if they publicly said they attended, so I will not say, but it was luckily someone that was okay in that regard. But the way they said it, they we're working on something, and they had knowledge of the thing we're working on that is not public knowledge, and they should not have known that if they were anyone else. But I don't know how they figured out it was me. I guess they heard me talking to someone else nearby. Yeah, that's... Oh, man. I need, like, an in-person voice changer. Like, an IRL voice changer. Get a ventriloquist to voice me. Can I have TTS in person? Can I just, like, type on my phone? I mean, that is an option. That is an option. Just TTS on my phone. Works just fine. That's better than nothing. Oh, yeah! And then after that, when I got back, I finally went back to Omomo when it was open. I got a lot of nice stuff, and including I got some of my favorite mascara that I haven't bought in a number of years, and I was like, it's really expired. I should get some more. Hello, Funtime Freddy! And it was, I opened it, and the brush was just a stick. Like, it didn't have the brush on it. It was just a stick. The bristles were gone. I don't know what happened to the bristles, but they weren't there anymore. It was a stick, and the mascara was dried up. It was flakes. If you don't know, mascara is supposed to be liquid. It was flakes and no brush. And it cost $20! What the fuck? What the fuck? You can have an Optimus Prime helmet with a voice modulator. You just gave me an idea. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit envious of VTubers who were like publicly saying they were there and just get to like actually do like meetups and stuff. I was a little envious. I don't know if I'll ever be brave enough, but it'd be nice to think of options in case I ever am comfortable with that. Just seeing people and all their stories of like wholesome fans going up and just talking to them or whatever. I was kind of a little jealous, not gonna lie. But because I was not open about it, I think there were definitely a few other people I was wondering if they figured it out, but the way they steered a little too long. But I think I would be pretty uncomfortable, honestly, if it wasn't like a specific time where I had that. If somebody was like, hey, are you? I think I would pass away. It's nothing against you guys. The reality is like 99.9% of you guys are probably completely like the nicest people ever, and it would be so nice to get to say hi. But the reality is, I can't really, unless I'm in a very safe situation, I can't really risk the like danger 0.1%. So unless I can find a safe way to do it, I'll have to think. I also don't want to break, like, I know, yeah, the weirdos ruin it for everyone. The other problem is, and this is a me problem, it's, I've had potential opportunities. It's definitely a choice. Hello, Flex Striker. I don't, in saying this, I'm kind of breaking immersion a bit, but this is the main reason why, if I'm ever at an event and you guys think you find me, I would much rather it be like hee to yourself rather than tell me, or go up to me, because there's one thing I really don't want to do, and that is kind of break the immersion. Like, I know some people don't mind that and they like doing that. I don't want to do that. I don't want you to see me for who I am and my content. I don't want like anything else to be brought into it. I just want you to judge me for my content. It's like the other thing is, and it's the same with like meeting your heroes in any circumstance, right? Like, there's always, people are complex. There's always a bit more to them than you see on the surface, and you know, I just don't want to open that door, I guess, maybe, if that makes any sense. I don't want, and I don't mean this in a bad way. I don't want people to be disappointed. And I don't mean that as in anything is wrong with me. The reality is, if I'm borrowing a flesh puppet, there's anime and then there's reality. And if you're so used to one, the reality is they're never going to 100% overlap. And I don't want people to like, that's literally just it. I don't want one to ruin the other because then people are like confused or whatever. Even though for me it's like surprisingly similar. It's like I just don't want to do that. It's like I want you guys to have the freedom to like think what you want or whatever. It's exciting. It's exciting to have that, you know, just be a thing that's like, who knows? Also, I'm a shapeshifter, so if you find out, then I'll have to change my whole face again, and you know, that takes a lot of work. So I kind of just don't want any expectations to be like existing at all. Is it? Well, that's the thing. If you figure it out, isn't the immersion already broken? Not really. Unless I go and scream like, "Hi, I'm Pam!" You don't know for sure. You're just guessing. If you're guessing, I would like you to just maybe copium that you might be wrong. just copium that maybe you're wrong. Yeah. You expect me to look like Tom Cruise? Oh, damn, you got me. I'm actually Tom Cruise for real. That's why I don't want to break it. Because, like, you know, I'm Tom Cruise. And then, you know, you guys all feel inferior to me soon. I can't have that be found out, but you just outed me. God damn it. Hello, cats. That's the reality too, though. Like, I can't even notice people when I'm looking for them, so I would be too out of it. I would just be like spaced out. That's true as well, Eduardo. Even flesh tubers, on camera people, they put up a character when making videos and stuff. So it's like, if you met them under a normal situation, it's probably very different. It's just kind of the same thing. And I think it's fine. Let me see. Oh yeah, I also found out right before when I was gonna stream Withering Waves. So I'm looking at my list. I'm like, what did I even do on my trip? My brain. And that's another part of it, Seraph Cheersy. I've been going to conventions much longer than I've been a VTuber. I like to relax and have fun, and I like to do my own thing at conventions, right? If I ever did decide to have like a meet and greet in person or whatever, that's fine. If you don't mind it being broken and you want to go to that, feel free. Feel free. I actually, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a no. But I had a really cool place ask me if I wanted to do one in person, but like in person, like no screen, and I'm just like. I don't know. Probably not. But the offer was really exciting, but also too scary. Exactly. Like a panel, not really a panel. More like in-person autograph table. You know, it's like I don't know. Maybe if I get one of the big Among Us suits and wear like the I could cosplay the girl from Durarara inside an Among Us suit for extra safety. Who knows? I don't think I'll go to TwitchCon. That con is not my type of con. I like anime cons. I like seeing like all the cool cosplays and performances and stuff. I don't think TwitchCon is for me. TwitchCon feels too much like drama. It's just like everyone kind of networking for clout. I just want to relax and have fun and chill with either myself or cool people. I don't want to clout, no. It's not I don't think TwitchCon would be for me necessarily. I think it's just too much. Anyway, before I played Withering Waves, my PC was having some trouble, right? And I couldn't figure out why my PC was having trouble. Do you want to know how outdated my graphics driver was on my laptop? Lane, hello! I love Lane too! 2 years. Actually, yeah! 2 years! It was outdated since 2022. Yeah. That's all I have to say on that one. I just didn't know, and I found out the hard way, and I was like, damn. At least it seems to run a bit better now, but my PC is possessed. I can't show you the images because they have bad stuff on them, but it keeps going fucking crazy. So I might have to actually get my laptop repaired. I think it's broken. It's so scary. I'll see you night, doesn't chance. Oh. The next thing on my list of horrible things I did on this trip. You wanna know when I remember when I made a Twitter post being like, oh god, I just made the worst mistake of my life. I keep track of cursed things that happen when I travel so I can at least get content out of it if I have to suffer. I legitimately don't understand why my luck is so fucking bad. But at least I get good content. So, remember how the pad thai was really fucking bad? And I was also doing a lot of cooking. So I was saving a lot of food waste because in Toronto you have to compost it in the green bin. I didn't know that the rules for how to do that were different than the warehouse. Yeah, so hello, Kara. So I take this giant bucket that I kept in the fridge with the bad, rancid, sour-smelling, nasty pad thai with extra sauce, by the way. Like, it was dripping. The bottom half of the container was just way too much sauce. and a bunch of, like, cuttings from pumpkin and potatoes and stuff that I was cooking, like sweet potatoes. And I just take the bucket and I dump it. I dump it upside down into the green bin, like all the food. I just dump it. Because, you know, that's normal. You just dump all the food in the green bin, right? Cause I love pad thai too, but this was sour, nasty ketchup pad thai. Okay, anyway, so apparently in Toronto, you don't just dump it. You don't just dump it! Apparently that's not how it works! Yeah, thank you, Ryan Glasner. Thank you, because I thought my whole life that's how it fucking works. No, apparently you have to put a plastic bag in the green bin or put a bunch of small plastic bags full of compost in the green bin. You don't just toss the food in. Which sounds like an absolute stupid thing to do, because if you're trying to compost to help the environment, why are you putting plastic in the fucking bin and ruining it with rotten food? Yeah, bin liners! I think that's what they're called. And I was like, what the fuck? So, I didn't know that you needed bin liners. I know, it's so stupid! No plastic was part of the fucking reason, right? Well, anyway, apparently Toronto's really stupid. So they decided that you have to put all the food in plastic in the green bin. How am I supposed to know this, right? Thank you, I feel better because everyone told me I was like crazy. Anyway, apparently you're supposed to do that. And I didn't know. So I ended up getting the person I was staying with a complaint with their landlord because one of the other tenants looked in the bin and was like, yeah, this is unacceptable. Yeah, you don't put plastic in it here too. It's illegal, I think. Anyway, I essentially was told you have to get the food out of the green bin and put it in a bag. But green bins are really big. You guys know, right, how big green bins are? I had to get the food out and clean all the residue off so that it wouldn't attract pests. So I had to crawl in the green bin. It was like the worst thing I've ever done. Hello, Mithra. How do these things keep happening to you? I don't fucking know, okay? Hello, Litter Skywolf. So, I had to, like, I tried really hard to reach it with a stick. Like, I bought a mop at the dollar store, but the tip of the mop broke off. So I had no choice in the end. Because, like, I could pull out most of it, but there was a lot of, like, the fucking pad thai and the sauce that was stuck on the bottom of the bin. So I had to crawl inside to get it out. But I only brought nice clothes with me, so I was like, rip favorite dress. And I washed it forever. Luckily, it seems to be okay. What kind of crappy mop? A dollar store mop. So yeah, I crawled in the green bin and I wiped it down with paper towel. And I was really, really proud that somehow I managed to protect my hair. So I was just gonna be able, like, you see how long my hair is. I was really proud that I managed to protect my hair. And I only I only had to clean the clothes. And then right as I was getting to the end of the bin, I sneezed. And when I sneezed, I bonked the bin with my head. And I feel for my head, praying for anything but what I hope. Or I guess praying for anything but what I fear. Yeah, there's a pad thai noodle in my hair. So then, when I finally clean it out, I go shower for like an hour for the second time that day. Man. So if you were wondering what the Twitter thing was, I said I messed up the worst way I've ever messed up. Now you understand. I had to climb in a green bin because I was trying to be nice to the fucking environment. Man. Why do you have to put plastic in the green bin? Why? Why can't you be normal? Why? Man, he had a full hazmat suit. I didn't have a hazmat suit. Yeah, I don't know anywhere else that does it, Kisei Tenchi. Like, it must only be Toronto. I can't imagine anywhere else using plastic in the green bin. It's such a stupid idea. But alas, I have to like somehow get my way into the government there and like outlaw this shit. That's not allowed. I think the next part is like horribly out of order. I just typed notes whenever I thought of it. Sometimes it's out of order. Anyway, the Sunday of the convention, I was really tired. I got there, I think I had like 3 hours sleep. Yeah, as I mentioned, the person I was staying with, we were so tired that we got back at like 1 a.m. or something. Maybe more like, 1 or something. We stayed up somewhere like 2 to 3 hours just talking and being lazy because we were so tired from the convention that we couldn't even get ourselves ready to sleep. So we just like lied down dying and just talked from across the room without getting ready to sleep or anything, just lazy. And then we ended up getting like 3 hours sleep, and the next day we were even more tired. So they had to be there really, really early because they had other commitments at the con. So I had some time to kill, but I had to check out of the hotel. So I just found a really quiet corner. I'm not gonna lie. All I did for like 3 hours straight the Sunday of the convention was find a really quiet corner and just read smut. It's fine. What I was reading didn't actually show anything. It was just kind of spicy in terms of context. So it was okay. Hello, Meta Magician. Speaking of which, I caught up with one of those series today at the airport. I was really bored. I didn't know what to do. I caught up on all my other stuff, so I just sat at the airport reading smut. Why smut? Because I was caught up with everything else. I need to go on the website and see what are the new ones I started reading. What are my new smuts? Hold on. Sorry, airport corner. You see, that's the worst part. It was actually by the airport window. Like, there was a seat by the window where people walk into the airport. People coming in might have seen. It's okay. It's fine. Karma got me because as soon as I made my smug bastard tweet and I was like, hey, I read smut in public, I dropped an entire drink on the floor. Immediately after. I was sad. Let me see. What are the two that I started on the trip? There's a couple They're not like strictly smut. It's more like they're just kind of a little spicy. I'm trying to find them. What are they called? Hold on. Thursday. I'm just looking at release dates to try to find them. I can probably find it easier on my phone, which has 4% battery, so in theory, yeah, kind of like ecchi. You have some eventful trips. Yeah, I don't understand why this always happens to me. One of them that I was reading was Men of the Harem, which I talked about before. It's actually not that spicy, despite the fact that it sounds really spicy. But there was like a particular part that was kind of spicy, and I was like, oh no, oh no. And then I was reading I Spy a Married Life, which is two people having a fake marriage. But of course, the one chapter I read in public is where one of them, like, they end up sleeping in the same bed. Nothing happens, but it looks kind of awkward. And I'm just like, oh no. And let me see. What were the other ones I just started? This one has a warning. This one straight up has like warning for the content. It's so spicy. It's fine. Let's start with the one that has a little bit more of a tame title so that I don't hate myself quite so much. Let me try to this one is actually the more spicy one. Despite the title being normal, it only has 5 chapters out so far. It got kind of weird in the last 2, but then it didn't go where I was worried it would, so I was okay with it. This one is called A Demon's Wish. So, a demon is one day captivated by a mysterious dream. That same day he happens... the mysterious dream, by the way, how do I word this? The mysterious dream was a certain kind of dream. Maybe involving the girl here. Yeah. Before they met. Yeah. It was very, very blatant. It was, yeah. The same day, he happens upon Wish So, a new freshman. Curiously, each moment their paths intersect, Doya finds himself engulfed in a perplexing whirl of emotions and physical sensations that his demonic sensibilities fail to decipher. I wonder what that means. Meanwhile, Wish finds herself amidst a flurry of events after being invited to the home of famous actor Ji-hyun Woo. In a world where the supernatural coexists with humanity, and caught between the devilish charm of Doya and Jaehoon's allure, will Wish be able to navigate her school life without much trouble? Within the first 4 chapters, she fucked and or almost fucked both of them. One was in a dream, but I mean... I was like, wow! This is a series! And this is the one I started reading in the airport. I was like, oh shit, I fucked up. Yeah, I just opened it to try to get a screenshot, and it says, this series contains adult themes and situations and is recommended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Proceed to view content? Yes, because I can't read. That won't stop me! Let me see, I'm trying... Okay, I'm just gonna link the first chapter in chat. Pull it up in another window. Pull it up in another window. Here you go. Here you go. There's a warning. Don't read it if you're a baby. just scroll down a bit. You know, you'll see. I didn't know. In my defense, when I started reading it, I didn't know. But I also kept reading it, so... wait, I didn't send you a link to the first chapter. I did it wrong. Here's the first chapter. The first chapter. Can I screenshot a part of this, like, really, really small? Yeah. I'll screenshot as much as I can that might not get me bonked. No, I just don't think I can. I can try to describe it. Well, the one there's okay. The first few panels. Let me describe the first few panels. 1, a dark bedroom. 2, a guy sleeping alone in a dark bedroom. 3, a girl's back with a zipper being unzippered. It's not login blocked. If you go to chapter 1, I'm not logged in. I'm literally in it and I'm not logged in. And then the next one is her saying his name, but she's pulling her dress off with her full back exposed. And then the next panel, she is bent over. With her back arched and his hand is on her back. There is sweating. There is no clothes. You can see the leg thigh line near the booty. Yeah. In my defense, and the next one is licking her shoulder blade. It doesn't show anything drastic, but I was reading this in the airport. It is quite tame, but it's probably not what you should read in an airport. But I was like, oh well, you know, it's in theory, since it doesn't show anything, this is fine. In theory, this is fine. Hello, Yelter. I read this in the airport. Yeah! Yeah! The thing is, it's not anything illegal. I can't get in trouble for it. It's just maybe not the best decision, but it is pretty tame, yeah. I prefer, no judgment to people who don't, I prefer stuff that's a little more tame just because I find it has to go harder with the story. Like, it's kind of forced to go harder with the story. I like slow burns. I have something that's gonna just give me everything at once. That's boring to me. So I like this kind. But I usually don't read them in public. Hello, Linnea. And the other one that I was gonna recommend, this one's a little more tame, but the title makes it sound a little more sus. It's called My Naughty Deity. It's tamer than it looks, I promise. Yeah, I agree with Nelly. Like, I've seen full-on hentai doujins, but it's sometimes the subtle stuff that's way more steamy. I find the subtle stuff can just get the dokis going a bit more. For me anyway, but no shame. No shame if you're just into in your face, no shame. This one sounds more sus. I swear, it's more normal. I swear. Yeah, implied can be really fun. So this one, the higher you climb, the harder you fall. So let's just stay level. Hinsel's life motto has worked so far, so good. That is until she discovers that the ancient god of lust and pleasure has moved in as her next door neighbor. Wow! Although she has vowed to live a life of peace, free from all the risks and dangers of the modern world, she just might take her chances with this one. That's what I was reading at Anime North in the corner. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This one, it starts off kind of spicy, but it gets really tame. I think it is genuinely going to be a really cute slow burn. I'm excited. It kind of leads you on to make you think it's going to be smut, but I don't think it's actually going to be. And I kind of like that, because then when you finally get the smut, it's so much more satisfying. I like to work for it. Give me like 100 chapters of fluff first. That's the good shit. But yeah, it was good so far. I'm caught up with this one now too, so I'm excited to see where it goes. Hello, Carrick. What else did I do? Oh yeah, there's a few weird things I saw at the convention. I know I talked about this one already. You know that crying emoji? Just the one with like the mouth open and like the stream of tears. You know the one, right? Hello, Pie. Yeah. I was stuck for quite a long time, walking behind this guy and his sign. Yeah, that one! Look over that one! I'm gonna copy and paste it. So I can make what I want to make. Hold on, let me see if it works in OBS. So, okay. Unfortunately, the emoji won't work, but with my font. Hello, Ryotone and Daniel. So I had to walk for like 15 minutes behind someone that had a sign with just like bare anime toes, but it's very clearly ripped from a docky on a poster. And it just says feet with the crying emoji after. And he's just holding it really high over his head. So anyone who walks past this guy is like forced to look at his feet sign. And I was just like, I think conventions were a mistake. Upgrade for free hugs. You know, I miss the free hug signs. If this is where we have come, if this is where we have descended. Yes, proud and loud. A little too much. I feel like I don't know. I don't think that was crossing a line that should have got him kicked out, but it's crossing a line that maybe shouldn't necessarily have been. There's just like, I don't know. I mean, you do you, I guess. So I wouldn't want to walk around the convention brandishing a sign of, like, here's my fetish, everyone! That's an all-ages convention. Why would you want to hold your fetish above your head? What the fuck? Maybe it led like the nighttime raves or something, or like the 18+ events, but all day? Why? Why? I was way more crazy during the Galley Paddle era. I don't even know if I want to know what that means. I've heard so many people say that, but I don't know what it means. But yeah, it was... Oh, that's true. That was in itself a fetish. He might have been like an exhibitionist feet person. No! Oh, no. Yeah. Luckily, I remember the convention was like redeemed shortly after that. Hello, Chikado on the Twitch side! Because I saw a Cloud Strife cosplayer walking with a motorcycle, and I thought it was really cool. I was like, thank you, sir. Thank you, Cloud Strife. I didn't tell them, but I was like, you saved my day. I was ready to give up on this forsaken place. But luckily, Cloud Strife. Hello, Raykuma. Let me see. And oh yeah, there was one panel. This one's a little bit more of a sad story. And I will call the con out for this. There might have been something, and if there was, I never saw it. But there was one thing I did feel like I was very much cheated out of, and it was really disappointing for me. So, you know how Amanda Aiken, who does a lot of the music from Final Fantasy XIV, was a guest at the convention, right? And they had her scheduled to do a musical performance in the main hall. So, like, the biggest room, fanciest stage. And I was so excited. There was a panel that was having like Endwalker and Dawn Trail discussions, and then it was moving on to be the second half was Amanda Aiken Q&A and performance. And I was really excited. I actually went nuts. Like I had to run my own panel from the hotel, but my hotel, it took around half an hour to get to that room from my hotel. And it was 2 hours before I ran to the fucking convention. I was late and it was raining. I got drenched. When I got in, I was sitting mostly in the panel with headphones on Because, you know, like, it just earbuds, so it wasn't rude. Because everyone was talking about spoilers. I risked spoilers. Just sit through and just look at the screen and, like, look at the stage to see when Amanda Aiken would be there. Because I didn't want to hear spoilers, but I didn't want to miss an opportunity to see her live. So I was like, trying to spoiler dodge so hard. And I risked time. I risked my panel. I shouldn't have even done that. Luckily, it worked out. But I ran there in the rain, and then they're like, please welcome Amanda Aiken. Employees. This moment is going to be the highlight of my convention, if not the highlight, one of the highlights of my life. Getting to hear like, we'll come and we'll meet my brave little spark live on stage. But guess what happened? And they knew this in advance, but they didn't tell us. Guess what happened? On screen, we noticed them start a Zoom call with Amanda Aiken. A Zoom call in the main hall, on the main stage. It was a Zoom concert. An a cappella Zoom concert. Which, in and of itself, could have still been really nice. She was double booked. Apparently, she was at another convention as well. But here's the thing. I personally felt very scammed. Not by her, but by the convention. And I will call them out for this, even if I'm very happy overall and loved like my experience. I will call this part out because they didn't advertise it as a virtual panel. They didn't advertise her as a virtual guest. That I saw. If they did somewhere, that's my bad and I missed it. But there was no indication that she was a virtual guest. There was no indication at all. They just said she'd be at Anime North performing. So I rush in the rain before my panel to get there. If I would have known it was just a Zoom call, I honestly wouldn't have gone. Like, if I had more time, I would have. But, like, I was pressed to prepare my own panel and get my own time ready. And instead, I put all that effort, sit in a room for half an hour with headphones on, trying not to hear spoilers for a fucking Zoom call. Like, she still sounded beautiful. It was nice hearing her live. But the reality is, she does live streams now, right? Like, I'm not interested in a virtual panel. I don't want to be in a room with the community chatting about it, because for me, that's spoilers. So if it's just to hear her sing digitally, I can do that from home on my PC. So it still was kind of worth getting rained on, though, because when she sang it a cappella, even over Zoom, the resonance of her notes through the hall was still really, really nice. I got to hear her sing a few songs, but flow was definitely a highlight. But I still felt kind of scammed because it didn't feel right to me that the convention didn't advertise it as a virtual guest. You can't just do that last minute. Like, not even last minute. Like, I don't think I was the only one who didn't know. Because when they were like, welcome Amanda Aiken, and she's up on the screen like, hey! Usually, when a guest arrives at a panel, there's wild applause and everyone is so excited. The room was silent for like 5 seconds, and there was no cheering after. She ended up having to like start talking, and she sounded really nervous. It was so awkward. Like, there was a bit of cheering after she said hi, I think, but like, that is just really, really awkward. She worked with it though, and like she seemed confident after a while. You know, still a nice performance and everything. And I agree, it must have sucked for her. Because like, I don't even know if she realized we didn't know she was gonna be virtual. But there was like every indication from what I could tell that she was going to be on the stage. And you know, there are probably people who bought their ticket to the convention just to see her perform live. I would buy a ticket to a convention just to see her on stage. And to have it be like digital like that, it wasn't pre-recorded, no. I can promise, because there was some scuff and we had to work through it for a while. I can promise it wasn't pre-recorded. But it was really sad. And I feel like I could have done a better job on my panel if I hadn't rushed over to it and like gone through that sadness. I'm still really glad I got to hear her though, and I'm glad she was a guest. It'd be really nice if she could be maybe an in-person guest in the future. I have no issue with them having her as a virtual guest. I think it's still really nice and better than nothing. But if a guest is virtual versus in person, there has to be transparency. Because for some people, that's a deal breaker. That is actually a deal breaker if they'll attend a convention or not. Like for Vtubers, I think it's good to always assume it's digital, but for anyone else, if it's digital, you have to specify. If you don't, you're like scamming people, in my opinion. Especially if you set it in the main hall, the main stage, where there are people doing live performances all weekend, like in person on stage. You can't just have a Zoom call in that room because it's not what people are gonna expect. Hello, Weeby Lou. And yeah, it was just really sad. I still enjoyed it, but it was not what I hoped. On the flip side, one performance thing that I really, really did enjoy. Wait, I should go through my photos again because there might be some relevant ones. Oh yeah, I have a photo of the Zoom call. Do you guys want to see a photo of the Zoom call? Evidence. Evidence. I have the evidence. I'm gonna zoom in on my photo. I'm gonna zoom in so you only see like the front of it. Hello Shane Melfer. It was a Zoom call. Again, not her fault at all. Don't throw any shade at her. Don't even. I mean, I feel like. I don't know, I'll probably give Anime North formal feedback. Like, don't go cancel them on social media, but maybe if you give, like, formal feedback, maybe you can just include shit like that. If it's something that affected you, but... Yeah! Going into a concert hall for a Zoom call when you didn't know it was going to be a Zoom call. If I knew, I wouldn't have been disappointed, but I didn't know. Man! They could have at least made her full screen. Man, they didn't even make her full screen. Look at this. Look at this. This isn't even full screen. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, it was pain. Yeah. That was my Final Fantasy fan sad moment. And then I hosted my panel, which was nice. It felt really nice to get to host a panel. I was so scared. I was genuinely terrified. Nobody would show up. It was a smaller crowd, but I was really, really happy that people did show up. Not just one, not just two. There was like a decent amount. I was really worried that I would literally be wasting a room talking to myself. Like no one would want to go. And it was really nice having people sit there. I couldn't hear the crowd, but I saw people smiling a number of times, and that just kind of like made my day. I was really happy to see people in the audience smiling. I did try setting up something unique as well that I've never seen anyone do before. I was kind of worried about how will I interact with an audience for hours, like without chat, you know? So I actually set up an unlisted stream with a chat in the waiting room. And I got to talk to the audience that way. Anyone who was comfortable, of course, because I told them, like, it will dox your YouTube name. I will know you're here. So some people were comfortable enough, and they went in the chat, and they were talking with me while I was hosting my panel. And I really liked that. I am hosting another panel. I'm going to ask Offkai if I can do the same thing. Because it was really nice. It just gave it a bit more of that interactive feel, because panels often feel kind of like, the presenter is talking at you, but it made it feel like I could talk a little more with them and answer what they wanted and stuff like that. It was nice. And it was really cool getting to see like different names and stuff and knowing that they were in the audience coming to support me. I was like, it was really scary because I messed up. I thought I had a panel for an hour because almost every panel's an hour. I think I told them I wanted an hour or an hour and a half because I know some conventions have an hour and a half for most panels. They gave me an hour and a half, but I didn't notice. I didn't notice until the day of, and then I had to kill an extra half an hour, and I was like, oh my god. So this is me talking to the audience about how to host a concert with VTubers for an hour and a half. Hello, Blue Love, which sounds like one thing, so I get distracted on stream, but like it wasn't on stream. So it's like I have nothing to be distracted with. It was so awkward. But I think it went pretty well. It was fun and comfy, and I'm really excited to do my panel for Offkind now. It was nice. I'm really grateful that I had the opportunity. I did take a picture of the room that it was in, so I can kind of show you what room my panel was in. This is actually from my karaoke. I sneaked in to my own karaoke. It's fine. I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this feels a little dangerous, but I snuck in. It's fine. And I got a picture when I was walking. Hello, Retro Nutcase. I got a picture. So this is the room that my panel was in, but it's also the room where I got to sing on stage for real. This was before the V-Singer stage, before it started. There was like that image on the screen. And a pretty decent audience, honestly. It's pretty exciting. There were a lot of people with like light sticks and stuff, and it was so cute. And unfortunately, there was a very bad scheduling conflict, though. There was a free rave outside, and unfortunately, I think it was right around the time that me and Aqua were gonna perform. A bunch of the audience left because Made Mint was a guest at the free rave nearby, and you know, I don't blame them. I don't blame them because, you know, it's Made Mint. Like, bruh, I would leave too. So I couldn't really blame them. As soon as word got around that Mint was there, people were just like gone. But that made it a little less scary, at least, but still really scary. It's exciting and scary to perform like on an actual stage where you can see people's reactions. Like, there's a different thing between seeing people's reactions in chat and seeing people's faces. It's really scary. Imagine leaving your own panel for Made Mint. I was tempted. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that. But yeah, it was really cool. I ended up singing Arc by Sound Horizon and Dragon Song and Red Eye Circulations, so that I had at least like one normal anime song in there. Hello, Notorimi. And I'm going to have, for the member pack, I have a recording of the karaoke, so I'm going to give you the audio files for the 3 songs from the karaoke as well. So any Penplay Plus members will get that hopefully soon. Plus, I didn't want to waste. And I know I'm a little bit late, so I figured it would be like a nice thing that I can add in as a little bonus because I'm running so late. But yeah, that was nice. I also, in between, I mentioned Haru was in chat. I got to see Haru. I think Haru was one of the first people I saw at the con, actually. I just got there and Haru ran up and was like, hi! And I'm like, oh my god! I was so tired that it took me like 3 seconds to realize who he was. And then I'm like, oh wait! You're fine, you're Haru, okay. Okay, I'm good. He had so much energy on the first day. But the last day, he did not have so much energy. He does so much behind the scenes, so like, you guys have no idea. Basically, like, not the entire, because I know that Yumemi also worked her ass off. Yumemi and Haru are two of the like hardest working people at Anime North. They deserve like so much love and support for all they did for all the VTubers. Like, holy moly. Who else did I end up seeing? It wasn't very many people this year. Good day, Reikuma. I did end up hanging out. Did I find anyone else on the first day? Oh yeah, June! I think he posted. He posted he was there. It's fine. Oh yeah, he was gonna do a public meet and greet. Okay, he's fine. I found Jun Akane from former Prism. I got to hang out with Jun for a bit. I got to hang out with Aqua. I got to hang out with Laser Shen. I don't know how many. Oh yeah, I hang out with Hakuya. I got to hang out with Yumami. I don't think I hung out with very many other people this year. I kept it a bit smaller. I know last year I was like running around trying to find everybody. This year I was kind of like, I make small circle. I make small circle. Just where it was a little more scary being on the guest list. I was like, I'm gonna take less chances. Less chances. There was at least one other person, but I don't know if they're public about attending. I can't remember, so I'm gonna be safe so I don't accidentally dox them. Yeah, I honestly really enjoyed taking it easy. It was nice. Just getting to see like the way I enjoyed the con was more like a smaller amount of people this year, but like quality time with them, if that makes sense. So instead of like rushing from person to person to person to try to like see as many as I can, it's more like spending a lot of time with a few people. And you know, sometimes that can also be nice. Especially when a number of them are ones I've collabed with a lot. It's just like, oh my god. And oh my god, we hang out for real for once. It was cool. Yeah, I'm tired. My brain is trailing off. I still have some photos and stuff that I wrote down, but I'm trying to remember what they were. Oh yeah! Speaking of, because I know I mentioned Hakuya, one of the people, he had to leave halfway through, but I watched it all myself. I went to the Anime North Idol, and it really inspired me. Oh my god, I have videos from it, but I don't know if I'm allowed to share them or not, so I won't in case. But there were some really talented singers performing on stage at Anime North Idol. What? Oh my god, what, the guy that got runner-up, holy shit! He just went on stage like dead serious face the whole time and started dancing super seductively as Deku. And I was like, I want to have half of this guy's charisma. Like, just half of it. Like, please. Like, he was locked in. Oh my god. It was like subtle movements, like JoJo posing and balancing and everything. I was like, oh my god. I remember Hakuya was still there at the time, and I just kept going over and being like, I love this guy. And then he got runner-up, and I was so happy. And the girl, when I love her so much, she really, really deserved it. Even though there's so many talented people, she did one of the songs from Apothecary Diaries, and she gave such volume and energy to it. I was just blown away. Everyone is so talented. I really like watching stuff like that at conventions because you know what's so cute? When the winner was crowned, you know how at like a lot of stuff like idol contests, people that lose will start crying, right? No. Everyone immediately turns around with their arms open and the biggest smile, and they go and hug the winner. It's so fucking cute. It's just such wholesome vibes. It made me so happy. And I have a photo of the full group. They're all a bunch of really lovely performers. Give me a sec, hold on. It's not quite letting me shave it. Hold on. Sorry, my PC is freezing and then I get errors while I try to save stuff. Just hold on. Okay, here we go. So this was the group of winners. The Deku was the seductive dancer runner-up, and then the girl on the far right was the winner with like the black pencil dress. She's amazing. And Yumemi, of course, got to perform. Yumemi is like #1 idol. I put a clip on Twitter of her singing on stage before the idol started, and just people running by with light sticks. It was so cute. I know the one in the yellow overalls also did amazing. They were like my #1 pick for winner until I heard the last one. I really loved their performance. The girl in like the pink Lolita dress as well was really good at dancing. I was really impressed. Everyone had like such good talents. Oh man, so good. I love seeing other creative people inspired and doing cool things. So shit like that makes me so happy. And yeah, then oh yeah, I met. Do you guys want to know who I met? I remembered one other person I met. It's not a VTuber, but it is someone in the VTuber circle who I'm pretty sure you guys will think is kind of epic. This is probably a oh my god moment for you guys. I was really shy and slightly intimidated, so I probably made a very bad impression. Do you have any guesses? It's not a VTuber, but related. Coefficient Yago, not quite Yago. But I feel like you guys might be able to figure it out. It was not Yago. Also, the previous year I did meet the CEO of Prism. It was not Sea Dog or Osmo. It was Fishman! I met Sakana! I didn't know that it was Sakana. And then, Sakana, CEO of Phase Connect. One of my friends who was there in the area was like, that's Sakana. And I'm like, no way! As a CEO, I have to hand out some Pam merch to Sakana. But I get really nervous because I'm like, wait, he doesn't know me and I don't know him, so this is weird. So then I have to like drag, as someone that I don't know if they were open about attending, so I can't say who, I have to drag someone with me and I'm like, can you go with me? And I make them go with me. And then, here's the most embarrassing part. I failed so hard, employees, I failed! I'm too pathetic even for sad girl company. I'm so pathetic. I look at the floor. I look at the fucking floor. Pull out a package of Pam stickers. Like bow my head, look at the floor so hard. Just like hand them out to him. He just looks really confused and takes them and then I run away. I technically did it though. Hello, Bliss Chicken. I did a networking. I managed to succeed in handing out the stickers. I know I'm a CEO too. But I had a moment of weakness. And I tried. I was like, he's let me collab with so many of his talents. Like, the least I can do is at least, like, if I'm here, the least I can do is try to introduce myself and, like, thank him for, like, I don't know, birthing talents. What do I do? It's like, thank you for birthing these cool talents, or thank you for letting me interact with you indirectly. Like, I don't know what to say. So just don't say anything. Man. The social anxiety chose a really bad moment to win. It's okay. You know what, Sakana? I'm sure he's seen worse from his own talents. From the stories they say, it's probably okay. He probably is like, who the fuck is this? And threw them in the garbage or something. It's okay. I tried. And then I was going out for dinner in the evening, because this was on the last day. I was going out for dinner with some people. And I got really confused about transit again. I ended up having to call an Uber just because I literally was so lost. I got into a train station, but then the train station was down for maintenance. So then I tried hopping on a bus. But I got on the wrong bus and went the wrong way. And I gave up and I was like, I'm taking an Uber. I don't know. I don't know where I am anymore. I tried. I tried so hard. But you know, sometimes life is harder. So during the con itself, I stayed with like another friend at a hotel. But outside of the con, I was staying like at a friend's apartment. And when I go back there, I want to make it very clear in case she's listening. I'm not mad. Things happen. I went back and I was really tired, right? She has a cat, a very, very, very cute cat. And I thought maybe the litter box needed to be changed or something. Because the pee smelled a bit strong, and I'm like stupid allergic to cat pee. Not the fur, just the pee. And the dust from the litter box. But I was like, can you change it? Because it's really bad. My throat's like swollen a bit. And then I sit in bed, catching up on the reverse 1999 event. But not on stream. I did it off stream because it was so much longer than I thought. It took me like 5 hours. Anyway, the smell is like, I don't think it's going, but I'm like, oh well, it must take a bit of time to get out of the air. So I put on the air purifier and I go to sleep. I wake up, but I still smell cat piss. In fact, I smell the cat piss even stronger. Remember when I put a travel mattress down? By the way, I bought that travel mattress and it was like $150 or something. Guess what happened while I was at the convention? So, the cat hasn't been able to get spayed yet, so it's in heat for now, and I guess it liked my bed, so it sprayed my bed! And by sprayed my bed, I mean it went right through the sleeping bag, right through the sheets, right to the foam of the mattress that I paid $150 on. I was hoping to be able to use the travel mattress in the future, but we'll find out if it was saved or not, I guess. I keep in mind I'm really allergic to this shit. And I find out because I slept in it the whole night. It dried because it happened while I was at the convention, so I didn't know. I slept in the cat piss bed. Here's the worst part. You want to know where the cat piss was? It was right below my pillow. Like, not where my pillow is. Like where my upper back would be. Like, below. Like, not my pillow's on top of it, but, like, go further down the bed. It's right below my pillow. Which is why it smelled so strong when I woke up. And I was like, oh. I was supposed to go to karaoke with some people the next day, but I had to, like, cancel that to, like, take care of myself and try to rescue the bed as much as I could, but it already dried in and soaked in. At least all the sheets and sleeping bag and stuff were saved. The mattress, I have no idea. I left it with them and I'm like, please, can you try to save this? Because I might end up going up again in a few months. So I was like, can you try for now in case? Hello, Vozrat. I didn't have a bad reaction, but I had a reaction. I could breathe, but it kind of felt like my throat was like covered in like dust or something. Like I could breathe, but something was horribly wrong. Is the best way to describe it, if that makes sense. So it was unfortunate. But again, I understand how cats works. Like I'm not blaming or anything. It's just, you know, it just sucked. It sucked too because the poor cat. Like I know she's looking into getting it spayed, so it'll be fine. But at the time, it was so sad because the poor cat was just like the whole time, and I was like, it was cute at first until I just felt so bad for the cat. I was like, it's not fair that you have to be this horny. The poor fucking cat. And that basically lasted a long time. But that's okay. That's okay. So I'll get it spayed and then it won't have to deal with that anymore, and then it'll be cute and happy. Oh man. Oh yeah! Guess what happened when I went out to dinner with my friends that night as well, when I finally got there after the Uber? I ordered a pork belly bowl that looked really good. And then the guy was like, oh yeah, that's really good, or something like that. I don't remember. Maybe I hallucinated that and he said nothing. But anyway, the guy goes away and then he comes back a few minutes later. He's like, actually, we're like out of that. And he says it, the way he says it, he's like, you can tell that he is so awkward about it. He's like, we don't have this food. Part of me is like, what happened to this man? Like, the way he said it. Do you know what I mean? When somebody's just like trying to laugh it off, but they're so awkward. Like, I was like, I can't tell if he's genuinely laughing it off or if this guy is scared I'm gonna punch him in the face. Hello, background noise. So I ended up getting something else. But it was really good. So in the end, you know, I was kind of glad that I got the other thing, actually. Because it ended up being even better. I tried taking a picture of it, but I fucked up and I ate most of it before I could take a picture. I just ate it. And then I'm like, wait, I didn't take a picture to show you guys. It can't be a tax write-off if I don't take a photo for you guys. I have to take the photo. Ignore the windows. I got korokke and like this like, I don't know what it's called, I don't remember, I've never seen it before. It's like a ball of fried corn. It was like a Japanese bar. But no one I went with drank anything. We all just got stupid amounts of food. Which is the life, honestly. Let me see. Hold on. I don't even know the name of the restaurant, so I can't tell you what it was. It was like a Japanese bar, though. It was really good. I got this! It was really good korokke and the corn. The corn was really yummy. I wanted more corn, but I told myself no. It was so good! It was so good! Yeah. I ended up being happy they didn't have the pork just because it was so good that I was like, you know what? It's fine. And then, yeah, the next day I was cleaning all the cat pee, as I said, so I had to cancel my morning plans. But I did still get to go out in the evening for another dinner. I ended up hanging out with, one person couldn't make it, but it was a group that I hung out with last year when I went to Anime North, and I missed them all, so we got to hang out again. I got to go to dinner to a Hong Kong-style cafe with Crystal Milk Tea and Meiku, Mie, and Yumemi. And we had a lot of really, really good food. And it was fun. They're all really, really, really sweet, so it was nice getting to hang out with them a bit too. The food was so good! We talked about the horror of VTuber taxes a lot, and I actually got given some contacts because my tax person ghosted me. So now I have a lead for a new tax person. I'm gonna give them one more try, and if I don't hear back, I'm gonna move on to someone else. I have a contact that apparently is very quick, very cheap. So fingers crossed. If it works out, thank Crystal, she is like my guardian angel for saving my ass. Man, that was so scary. I was gonna stream in the evening and lie on the floor, but I was just so done. I just did not. I was like, I don't want to stream. Oh yeah, I was fighting my bed for my life too. Because after I had everything washed, I had to put it back on the mattress, and it all shrunk in the wash. Nothing fit anymore. So it took me like an hour and a half of wrestling with the mattress, like the foam part, to get the covers back on. Literally like an hour and a half of wrestling and stretching shit. But eventually I did, and it was okay. It was pain, but you know, in the end. Oh yeah, I burned my hand. I told you guys I had at least one injury. I burned my hand this morning cooking in the oven. I was baking the rest of the pumpkin and sweet potato so I could like make patties with it and freeze them and have them next time with like some ground meat. I didn't have an oven mitt, so I just used like a face cloth and folded it multiple times to pick out the pan out of the oven. But one of my fingers missed the face cloth and grabbed the pan straight on. But I didn't want to lose my food, so I still carried it somewhere I could put it down. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt. It still hurts, actually. When I was holding some of the buttons down on my whistle, I thought I was gonna die. It hurt so bad. The blister is like the same size as the hole. That is so awful. On a more positive thing that I found, it's just kind of a weird fact that I discovered today that I didn't actually know. You know, do any of you guys watch the English dub of Delicious in Dungeon? There's a very specific reason I'm asking about the English dub. Has it ever happened to you that you stick your hand in the oven but your fingers touch the edges of the oven door? No, I've touched the coils of the oven though, like the red coils. That's not fun. So, Marcel's voice actor is apparently Nami's actor in the live-action One Piece. I found that out today, and I just thought that was so cool. Marcel, I didn't actually enjoy her voice acting in the first episode. It took me a while to get used to it, but I really liked her performances once I got used to it. It's very unique and different. And once I got used to it, I thought it was a really nice fit. And I thought it's so cool that it was live-action Nami. Is that why she sounded familiar? Yeah! I was wondering too. I was like, she sounds familiar, but I can't place it. She sounds so different than her performance as Nami, though. I love it. It's like an entirely different attitude and everything. It's so good. She must have trained for it. And I really love that, because she's genuinely a weeb, too. So it's nice getting to see her in some anime. Speaking of the One Piece casting, too, I know a few of you guys shared in the Discord, there's like rumors of a One Piece casting leak where they needed an adult to do like a teen Wednesday Addams type character, and I'm not familiar because I didn't read or watch that far into One Piece, but this is so embarrassing. I got so excited when I saw that I was like scouring the internet trying to find any trace of if it's real, how do I actually submit an audition? Like, I am not capable of memorizing lines, but you bet I'll fucking learn to be in the live action One Piece. I would fucking learn. course I couldn't find anything. Because I don't even know if the leak is real. And if it is, it's probably limited to like a very, very elite group of like performers. I don't think they'd make it be like a general public call for any reason. They'd have too many people applying. Like me. Who aren't qualified and just really want to be in One Piece. You'd make a great Perona. I think she's the one that I would have liked to be, but this is a character I didn't actually know existed. And then I saw her design and I was like, you know what? I kind of like it. Perona. Yeah! Perona, I feel like my eyes would be pretty good for her. I even have really big eyes. Look at me. I really like her, like, goth loli type design. I would have really liked to be Perona. Maybe by then I can be famous and they'll want me as Perona. I think still, if I could choose any character to be in the One Piece live action, I think I would still choose Chopper. Just so I can be a voice. You don't have to see my face, I'm just Chopper. They just give me bad CGI. It's fine. Hello, Flame. But yeah, I thought it would have been really cool. Who was it? Let me see. What was the character name? What was the character's name? Trying to find it. I see. Apparently, there's a TikTok where someone's like my audition tape for Chopper. I'm like, that must be fake. Because you can't just post auditions publicly. Like, you'll get fucking sued. Let me see. What was she called? What was she called? It was very recent. Yeah, it was like stupidly recent. Like a couple days ago. One Piece casting audition. It's like Miss something, I think. Ah! Miss Golden Week! I don't know anything about Miss Golden Week. I was just like, the description. The description. I got that description. The description seemed fitting, so I was like, yeah! Yeah! But I couldn't find anything. I was a little sad. It's probably for the best that I couldn't find anything because I don't think it would have worked out anyway. Then I'd just be sad if I didn't get it. It's probably better if I just don't have hope in the first place by not trying. Yeah. Apparently she turns people into like her doll playthings and stuff, and I'm like, that sounds so cool. She sounds like a badass. Let me see. What else did I write down? Oh yeah! I found out something nice actually when I was going through security. My microphone always gets flagged, right? One time they even asked me if it was a gun. Literally, even though it looks like a microphone, I'm like, no, it's a microphone. This security guard, it wasn't very busy. I got there in like 2 minutes. He actually took me aside and was like, oh, you want me to like explain why it's getting flagged and stuff? It's actually pretty cool. And I was like, yeah. So he's like, okay, so first of all, most people talk about having high quality gear. They're wrong. Their gear is shit. We look at it in the scanner. It's shit. Your gear is actually really high quality because the density that it shows up in the scanner is fully black. So, like, stuff shows up with different colors in the scanner, right? But the tripod for my microphone, it shows up as full black, which is, like, the density of, like, bullets or something. So, they always look at it, apparently, when I go through, and they're like, this is not a mic. This is wrong. There's something wrong with this object. And that's why every single time I travel with it in my carry-on, it gets flagged. Because apparently, the tripod is really high quality and dense. And it's fascinating. Now I know why. I just wondered all this time, like, why. And he showed me, like, the x-ray before he, like, turned around to monitor it and stuff and was kind of laughing about it. It's cool. I wish more security guards at the airport were actually nice. I always get assholes. But this person was really nice. They were just like, have a nice day. And, like, keep your mic safe and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah. It made me happy. I know, yeah. I got really good luck, too, on both of my flights. I was upgraded for free to the one right below business class. Like, it wasn't business class, but it was like the next best. Both directions, baby. I got really tasty free drinks and snacks. And I got to sit with like a comfortable headrest and a big chair that was actually so big that if I sat with my back to the back of it, my feet didn't touch the ground. I had the pig feet on the floor or back against the full back. It was nice. Also, Display, thank you for 11 months. You saw you got members a few months back. Yeah! It was nice getting like a comfy spot on the plane for once, because I usually am just like crammed in the shittiest fucking seats. But getting comfy ones is nice. It's not something that you get very often. Let me go through and show you the pictures that I didn't show you yet. This one is sideways. I tried Poke for the first time. I never tried it before. I had been curious about it for a long time, but it was never anything that I had like the opportunity to try. I don't know if anywhere near the warehouse really has it. I don't even know if it's popular anymore. I know it was for a while, but like I never knew where to get it. But this is the one I got. I decided to cheat and have spicy for a day, even if it made me like cry a little bit because I'm not used to it anymore. I had corn and edamame and spicy marinated salmon with like fried onion because I decided, well, I'm already fucking up my stomach. I might as well go all the way. It was so tasty. I couldn't finish the rice though. It made me feel kind of sick because rice and my stomach are not friends. I ate what I could of it, but it hurt real bad. Wait, I didn't show you guys a picture of me on stage. Hold on. Oh god. I gotta figure out what to do for the Dawn Trail concert. I think just today I've had 3 people drop out. Understandably, like life happens, but I'm like, oh no! This is tomorrow's problem. It's very late. This is tomorrow's problem. Let me see. After this stream, I'm just gonna make my thumbnails and go to bed. I know some people shared images, so I'm trying to find one that I can show you. Hold on. Oh, my legs are so stiff. I haven't taken a break this whole stream because I didn't plan to go this long. I plan to just, like, go to bed. This is fine. Let me see. So, this is one I stole from someone on Twitter. I think this was Hakuya's photo. Yeah! You can see what I look like on the stage! It's so exciting! And I wanted to try to make it look like I was actually, like, standing on the stage for real. So I tried a bit of a 3D setup I never tried before. I wanted to kind of make it look extra immersive and, like, I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun. There's, like... oh god, the video of it, terrifying. I can't watch it. I can't do it. Hakuya posted a video if you guys are braver than I am. Oh, I can't do it. I retweeted his photo in the replies. There's a video. I'm too coward. I cannot watch it. No, I will like actually cry. I love performing, but I can't watch my own performances. I get really self-conscious. What other pictures do I got? Oh, the Bible! Okay, hold on. I got the Bible's touching! Well, let's have a good night. I'm sorry it's so late for many of you guys. I just wanted to talk about the trip all at once so that I don't have to do this again later. I had more to say than I thought I did. Oh my god, so scandalous. So scandalous. This was, yeah, the Bible and the Book of Mormon just touching in a drawer. It was so cursed. It was so cursed. And I was like, yeah, I gotta share that. The next one was a cosplayer. I didn't take a lot of pictures of cosplayers this year, but this one I wanted to share with you guys. Hello, Reaper King. Good night, Display. Yeah, hold on. Trying to shrink the photo. It's too big. Here we go. Yeah. Not this again. Fuck. Hold on. There we go. Okay. OBS is just like freezing on and off. I found a Vertin! I found a Vertin! I was so excited to find a reverse cosplayer. It was so exciting to find a Vertin. I don't think I took any other cosplayer photos this year, honestly. I think that's like it. That was a really good one too. I was happy. I'm not familiar with this series, but it was really pretty. So I took a photo of like, I think it was like the Thunderbolt Fantasy. The actual puppets that they use. Like, that's so fucking cool to me. The quality of them is so amazing. I cannot put into words how good these looked in person. They look really damn good. Hello, Rickerman. Let me see. What else do I have? I found Dizzy. I found Dizzy! And, who else did I find? I can't show you the photo, but I found Tenma. She was shorter than me. Which is why I can't show you. I needed evidence. And, this one's okay. I also found Rooney and Clara and Lumi. Let me see. And if you remember my streams with Eleg and Trony voice acting, you might recognize Hamster! I found Amy! Her standee is just so cute. I love her design so much. She's so precious. I love the little like tummy squish by the belly button on her standee. So good. So good. Not all the phase girls. There's only some of them. I don't know if any were actually like there or not. I think it was pretty much like all remote. Which is like the obvious thing to do. If you're a VTuber, unless you're batshit like me. I found, on the VGen booth, I found a drawing of pasta. It was really cute 90s style, so I want to try to find the artist. Check them out. Oh, another phase thing that I found. I found at the VGen booth as well. It was like a surprise skeb style. It turned out so good. The drawing really suits Leah, I think. How am I doing today? Not bad! She's part of them. I'm just tired. I hope my voice is okay tomorrow. I did not have enough drink this stream. This is fine, maybe. I did get a better photo of the booth that has more of them in it. These were the ones that were guests. You had, I think, Jelly as well. Jelly, no, this is just the booth. I think the guests were the newest gen and all of the invaders. Unless I remember wrong. My brain is like blending so many conventions together, I don't even know. Their booth was really nice though. I got to poke it because I was curious what it was made out of. Don't be like me. I should not have done that. Oh yeah, this one I shared online already. So I have a thing where I did it last Anime North where I ran around getting merch of like all of my friends and mutuals. I did that again because apparently my wallet didn't learn its lesson last time. So I decided, yeah, this is fine. Let's run around and buy everything I find of everyone I know. So I did. I didn't buy repeats of ones that I already had, and I realized afterwards that I missed a number of the phase girls. For some reason, I thought I already had a bunch of them, but I didn't. So I just forgot to get them. For some reason, artist Allie loved Flayon. Like, you don't understand. Like, I had to stop buying stuff of Flayon because there was so much of Flayon compared to everyone else. And it was like, why? Not that I'm complaining because he's cool, but I'm just like, my wallet has to stop. I'm sorry. I like getting photos of stuff for like people that aren't there so I can share it with them. Be like, hey, look, they did this of you. But I think, how many is it here? It's like 2 keychains, a pin, and a print of him. And I was like, I saw more keychains, and I was like, I cannot. But I got those. I got stickers. I got stickers of Hakuya and Frankie and the VGen sticker. Those are just given to me, but they're still in the photo. And I got a business card from Lazy Shen. I got a sticker of Scarlet. I've got stickers of Ruse and Octavio and Shinri, and also Shinri keychain as well, and Kai and Haka and Kilia and Sky. And I got one of the Oshi push packs with Pippa on it, and stickers of Hazumi, and stickers of Amber and Amy and Haru, and I got a keychain of Aqua, and I got Aqua print. And then I got tea. Tea was I've already spent so much anyway, so you know, fuck it, we ball. I'm getting yuzu tea. I can only have it on caffeine days, so it'll last me like a year or 2 anyway. It's fine. Hello, May. But yeah, I like all the stuff that I managed to find this year. I'm a little sad there wasn't as much of Ollie. That was what I thought for sure. Like, being in Hololive, I thought for sure I'd be able to find something of Ollie, but unfortunately, I couldn't find anything. I was hoping to get her because then if I put them on the wall, I can have Flayon on one side with red, and then Aqua in the middle with, like, the blue, and then I could have Ollie on the other side in red, and they'd frame each other really nicely. But unfortunately, there was nothing. Next time. Next time I go to a convention, I'll have to find an Ollie. She does need more merch. I wanted to find something so bad. But you know what? I was pretty happy to see even just like this many of my mutuals get merch. I was like, oh my god. I was so happy for them. And I know for sure, like, if anyone had merch of me at a con, I would want to see it. So that's why I tried grabbing as much as I could and taking photos. Because I was like, you know, they might want to see it too. It might make their day. Just a little confidence boost. Be like, hey, these artists at the convention really liked you. They made all this stuff for you. I like being able to maybe give people that like small boost if it would mean anything to them. Oh, I have to show you a scary thing that I was gifted. This is, ironically, the drink that I spilled at the airport. When I finally drank it, I finally got brave enough. I was not even by the people giving them out. I was giving them secondhand Meiku water? Question mark? They just took, like, a Gatorade and put Meiku, like a faded, barely there Meiku label on it. It's so terrifying. Just forbidden Gatorade, yeah. I drank the whole thing except for what spilled at the airport when I was reading this once. It's fine. It was tasty from what I remember. I also went to Gongcha and I got, what did I end up getting? I think I got a coconut milk tea. That was good. The picture's sideways and I'm too lazy to share it. It's just another sideways one. I'm like, nah. And then I took this. I made some potatoes. I was trying to use up all my ingredients before I had to go back, so I cooked all of the rest of the potatoes at once. They were like Korean sweet potatoes. And I cooked them in, oh my god, sorry, I'm going nuts, hold on. I cooked them in like soy sauce and honey. And sesame oil. Huh. And rosemary. And then I just ate them. As many as I could stomach anyway. It was a little too much. But it was good though. What else do I have? Oh, this is like just the most random thing, honestly. I just found a really cute store. I walked past it randomly and I'm like, this place is really cute. I want to share it. Let's see. Yeah! It's just like a cute little flower shop. I thought it was really pretty. So I wanted to share a picture of it. I didn't go inside. I don't even know. Yeah. Hello, teacher ZMX. I just thought it was cute. Oh yeah, this photo was shared to me by Hakuya, who found the most fucking... I don't even know where this is. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where this is. I asked if I could share it on stream because it was so fucking cursed. The most Canadian of Canadian places. Like, what the fuck is this? There's just like Canada Trading Company and Tim Hortons, and just everything is so like red and Canada looking. I don't understand. Like, I almost imagine there to just be like a moose or a beaver statue outside that just looks so Canada. It made me laugh, so I was like, can I share your picture? He's like, okay. Yeah, it screams tourist trap, 100%. I want to show you guys my food that I got when I went out with Mie and Yumemi and Crystal. As I said, we're jumping all over the place in terms of order. I got this. It was so good. I can't do rice, but you know, I was already in pain, so I was like, fuck it, one more day we ball. Oh, Naruto 2.0. Is this a sponsored stream? I mean, yes and no. My entire existence is kind of sponsored. Does that make it a sponsored stream? Yeah, I don't know. Hello, it pains so hurt. This was like, Hong Kong style, barbecue pork and broccoli and scrambled egg. Like, I don't know, scrambled egg and omelet. I think it said scrambled egg, but omelet makes more sense to me. And it was on top of rice, but the rice had like a little bit of seasoning or sauce in it. It was really good. I couldn't finish it, so I ended up. Oh wait, no, it wasn't rice. It was instant noodles underneath. It was instant noodles, like fried instant noodles. I only was able to eat like half of it, and then I had the other half for breakfast. It was so good. Amazing. I don't think it was runny egg though. No, the white was more like oil than egg, I think. But it was amazing. Hello, Dorsa. Yeah, it was like barbecue. Yeah. It was marinated and shit. It was good stuff. And then I had this as well. It's not the same place I had it last year, because Yumemi took me to a different place for last year. It's like rolled up rice cakes with like soy sauce and maybe honey. It's really sweet. I don't know, and like peanut butter and sesame seeds. I don't know what it's called, but it's so good. This one definitely just makes me like want to die from pain afterwards, but it wasn't a whole order. Yumemi ordered one to share, so I only had like 3 pieces, so I could taste it and be happy and be like yum 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 and not suffer too much. But it was so good. Oh, I need it every day. Hello, Solana. Even though it would make me suffer if I ate it every day. It was so yummy. And today, the last photo that I think I have to share is just, I'm not supposed to have bread either, but again, at this point, I'm like, I'm so far gone, whatever. I got a really good $6 croissant. Now, trust me, you might ask, why is this croissant $6? Because it was at a bougie fucking expensive bakery and it was worth it and I have no regret, okay? Just like, when I was getting back to the airport, I noticed a Japanese croissant bakery. It's called Hazukido. And they have like a bunch of different croissants. I just got the honeycomb flavor. So it was like coated in a thin layer of honey on the outside. Hello, Miss Potato. The outside is so crispy and the inside is so soft and flaky. It's amazing. I've never had such a good... Yeah, there's special butter used inside the croissant. This place is like a stupid expensive croissant bakery, but it's worth every penny. Oh my goodness, it was so good. There's one that I almost wanted to try. I ended up not trying it. I'll try to get you guys a picture of it. Hold on. Hazukido. They have like a really good menu. You can order like pick up and stuff, but of course I just like walked in and I was like, what do you have? I'll show you guys one of the more sweet ones, and then I'll show you guys one of the more savory ones, so you can see both types. Let me see. Oh, that's my picture. I'm trying to get their pictures. Hold on. Okay. This one. This is one of the sweet ones. It's just full covered in a full layer of chocolate. And it also has hazelnuts on it. Yeah. So if you're more of like a sweet croissant person, oh man. I never tried the sweet one. I only had the honeycomb, but it looked really good. Hello, RJ. It looked so good. What are some of the other ones I wanted to share? They have like wild design ones. Like some are filled with custard. Some of them have like matcha pudding inside. Let me see. There's this one. I wanted to try, but I didn't, because I was paranoid that it might have cheese on it. It doesn't look like cheese, but I was like really scared. Like, but what if it is cheese? So I whipped out the butter garlic croissant. Oh, I should have just asked if it had cheese. I was too nervous to like talk, so just didn't ask questions. Next time I go, I'll have to ask if it has cheese. Hello, sisters. It's like butter, garlic, parsley, black pepper on a croissant. Oh my goodness. I'm more of a savory than a sweet person, so to me that one looks so good. I want to try it someday. They also have like one that was covered in like a layer of macaron. They have one filled with taro pudding. They have one filled with smoked salmon. They kind of just have everything. They have one that has like brown sugar mochi in the middle. They have a bubble tea one that's filled with boba. Like they go all out on their croissants. It's holy moly. I've never seen a place that went, they have one filled with Korean spicy chicken? What? That wasn't there. They don't always have all of them. They have one with like honey taffy, matcha red bean, chicken ham and cheese. So many unique options, man. They have like other types of desserts. They also make sandwiches with their croissants. So you can get like truffle, like turkey croissant sandwich, smoked salmon, BLT. Just so many. They have croissant cubes too, and they look really cool and pretty. They also have croffles, which is just like a croissant put through a waffle iron and then dipped in chocolate. And they have a smoked chicken one where it's like a croissant with smoked chicken, but then they press it in a waffle iron. I've only ever tried the honeycomb. I'm just telling you what I saw on the menu and wanted. But I only got the croissant. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. Well, I was trying a new layout for a late night Zatsu chatting. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of like this setup for it probably work well for like travel chatting and stuff. Just have this stream set up, the lazy one where I just lie on the bed. I figured it's one where if we're doing just chatting, it works decently well. Yeah, it's cozy. It's nice and cozy. I literally don't know what else to say because I'm so tired. I've almost pulled an all-nighter at this point. Whoops. I'll put waiting rooms up for tomorrow's streams, and then I think I'm gonna pass the hell out immediately. Maybe we can use this layout for my chatting and dailies tomorrow too, where I'm still sleepy. We're gonna just lie on the bed again while I slowly wake up. I will do my best to get some rest. Thank you guys for joining my trip, Zatsu. I'm gonna go die. Let's see who we can read. Oh, I never pinned a tweet. That's embarrassing. Check out my merch, teehee. If you enjoyed the stream, if you enjoyed the stream, maybe consider giving it a like. If you're on YouTube, it does help the algorithm a lot. If you're on Twitch, consider following if you want to see more. You can also subscribe on the YouTubes. If you're watching the VOD, or if you come back and you want to comment, I'm curious what conventions you guys enjoy. Because now that I've been a guest at one, and I'll be a guest at Offkai on Friday, I am looking into other conventions and stuff because there's something I want to start bringing to conventions. I thought of a really wild idea and I brought it up to my underlings. I want to know in the comments what conventions you guys enjoy. What ones are worth maybe looking into. I'm gonna put my links and stuff and then just die. Here is, oh, that's caps lock. Here's my Twitter, my Discord, my music, Playasia, and Twitch. Let me put my links on the Twitch side as well. And then I'm gonna go the fuck to sleep. Yeah. Where? Music. Playasia. Okay. Yeah. I'm out. Bye. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to do a chatting and daily stream, and I'm also doing a big marathon Final Fantasy stream tomorrow. I might even just do Final Fantasy if I'm too tired. We'll see. Let's find some people to raid then, shall we? Okay. Let me see. I think Astrea went somewhere too. I don't know where she went, but she's doing a chatting after travel stream as well, it looks like. So let's raid Astrea. I hope she didn't go to Anime North. Then I missed her if she went to Anime North. Probably not. Naruto Chubano, thank you for the super. You found me during the big Christmas collab, no fooling. They really cheered me up at the time. Sorry I'm not around often. Pam lost her life. No, it's all good. Thank you for coming by. I'm glad you enjoyed the Christmas concert. Also, hello, Nightlight. On Twitch, we're gonna read Astrea Natura. Her rules are good babies behave themselves, no discrimination, sexism, racism, homophobia, etc. No game spoilers, backseat gaming's prohibited, people telling you what to do unless I ask first, no self-promotion, support each other and treat each other with kindness, and reminder, Astrea has feelings, please be kind. I will send you guys over. And then we'll raid on YouTube. Okay. Let's see. Why am I getting TTS from I don't know? I don't think you guys could hear it, but I could. That was weird. Let's see. Where can we send you guys on YouTube? YouTube. Let me check if this one is a good place to go. Hold on. I'm so tired. Tim, please. I'm so tired. Not gonna lie, I did it again. I dragged the stream out longer because going to bed was too much effort. Eh. Honestly, I am debating getting rid of my chatting and dailies tomorrow. We'll see. I know Final Fantasy is expected to be quite a bit longer than usual tomorrow. So it might be good to just do that. But then I won't be able to do chatting and dailies this week, I don't think. Which I've been trying to be better about doing more of it, but I think I might need to do just Final Fantasy. Or we could do an hour of dailies. Speed running. We can speed run them. Has the stream ended? I think the stream ended. Never mind. Now I gotta find somewhere new. Where else can I raid? You know what? I'll send you guys somewhere that looks kind of chill. I know she's a fun chatting streamer, so I'll send you guys to Alicia from Globy. We did a watch along, and she was really fun to watch. Her debut was chaos. So I think I'll send you guys there. Give me a minute. Okay. I'll send you guys over here. Alright. And the rules are... have common sense. Have common courtesy. No trolling, doxing, and spamming. There's also longer rules, but they're very, very, very long. Very long, so please read them. And be respectful of all the rules. I'm gonna send you over. Okay, bye. Let me make sure the raid is gonna work and then you guys are out of here. Get out of here. Okay.